Good old Aussie tradition. Join us for a community barbecue and help Sila Carden get some pork on her fork. P.S. No vegans. The event page reads, some 3,000 people has expressed interest in attending the event. That's where we leave it for now. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sport with Graham.
Please note that those were views expressed by the Facebook owner of that page and not ourselves. Let's move on to rugby. Springbok veteran Tendai Beastem Twararira and rookie Herschel Yankees, who's had an incredible year, have been included in the Barbarians squad who will face Fiji at Twickenham on the 16th of November this year. Then on to tennis, a story that we've been tracking this week. Tickets for the much-anticipated match in Africa, sixth tennis match between giants Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, set to take place at the Cape Town Stadium, were sold out in just over 10 minutes yesterday. Well done, South Africa. Then on to more current tennis news. The 23-time Grand Slam champion Serena Williams has now cruised into the US Open semi-finals. That was after beating China's Wang Qiang 6-1, 6-love in just 44 minutes. While third seed Roger Federer surprisingly crashed out of the competition, losing to Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov 6-4, 3-6, 6-4, 6-2. Then on to cricket and a battle royale unfolding in the UK. Steve Smith led Australia to 170 for 3 after ending the day on 60 runs from 93 deliveries. That's on the opening day of the 4th Ashes Test at Old Trafford last night. We'll expand on all of those headlines as we continue this morning.
Thank you very much, Graham. Let's take a first look, a more comprehensive look at your temperatures across the country. But first, we take a look at those sunrise pictures we've asked you to send through. Johan Nell sent us his sunrise picture from Klerksdorp, where partly cloudy conditions can be expected with increasing cloud cover towards the evening and low humidity reaching a maximum of 27 degrees. Joan Cameron also sent us her sunrise picture from Britannia Bay in the Western Cape, where plenty of sunshine can be expected with clear skies and a light southeasterly breeze reaching a maximum of 20 degrees. Thank you so much for that. And now we take a look at those temperatures, starting off in Polokwane, a low of 11 today, reaching a maximum of 27 degrees. Fiat in Mbombela, 14 and 26 with high humidity expected over there. And the capital city, Pretoria, you start off at 11, peaking at 28 degrees today. Johannesburg, 9, reaching a high of 26 with the highest temperatures in the country. Mahikeng, 13, your low and your high is 30. Klerksdorp, 11, reaching a high of 29 degrees, with Kimberley starting off at 10 and peaking at 24 today. Bloemfontein, you've got a low of 6 and a high of 23, with heavy rainfall expected for Richards Bay, 15 and 23. A thunderstorm is expected for Pietermaritzburg today, 10, your low, reaching a high of 18, with a couple of showers for Durban, starting off at 16 and reaching that max of 20. A thunderstorm also for Mthatha today, expected 9, your low, reaching a high of 13, with occasional rain for East London, 11, peaking at 18 degrees. An occasional drizzle for Craddock, though, 5, that's where you start off. You will peak at 16 degrees, with a couple of showers expected for Port Elizabeth, 11, reaching a max of 17 degrees. A couple of morning showers also for George, 7, your minimum, and your maximum is 15 today. And the lowest temperatures in the country, that's for you, Sutherland, 0, that's where you start off, peaking at 14. And high humidity for Cape Town, 9 is your low and your high 20. Worcester, 6, reaching a high of 19, with Springbok at 11, peaking at 27 degrees. If you're out in Uppington, you start off at 13, reaching a high of 30. And that's where we leave it for now. The next report will be in just over half an hour. In the meantime, get on to sending us those beautiful sunrise pictures. If you are experiencing rain, send those pictures through as well as Expresso Morning Show SABC3 on Facebook with the hashtag Expresso Show.
Hey, what a morning it is. Listen, some great news coming up after the break.
Yes.
Somebody's celebrating her 38th birthday.
Yesterday was not a normal day. It was B-Day.
Well, it was
B-Day.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yes, it should be an international holiday. Beyonce celebrating her 38th birthday.
Yeah.
But we'll chat more about that after the break, huh?
And of course, if you missed last night's episode of Presenter Search on 3, so Princess, you watched it, right? You watched Presenter Search on 3. So you saw what was happening. We were revealing the top 10.
Yes.
And then also a very special twist
twist
in the game for you at home to get involved, yeah?
4 Viewers' Choice contestants were kind of brought onto the show show. These are people that have a second opportunity to shine, but this time you, our Expresso viewers, are the ultimate judge as to which one of those 4 are going to join the top 10. And they're on the show this morning! We're so excited. They're going to be on the show. They're going to be pleading their cases because there's a Twitter poll currently running on Presenter Search on 3. You need to go and vote for them. You only get 1 shot, so you need to vote wisely as to which one of them is going to make it through to the Presenter Search.
Come, let's see. Hands up, guys. Who's going to make it? Who's going to make it
through?
Okay, they're all going to make it.
They're looking good. They're looking good. Thank you, Princess.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll see you right after.
Good stuff.
Only the highest grade Arabica beans. McAfee, great coffee, simple. See you after the break.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, what's up?
Why does everyone else have coffee?
Because you were with Princess. What's wrong with you? You know what it is.
Princess, let's fix this, please, my
Help
love.
these people. Help these people.
Yes,
Hey,
Nana?
listen,
This is his most important day ever in the world, ever.
And yet I haven't got a cup of coffee.
it was. I tell you what, it was
The mascot
yesterday.
of all mascots.
Yes, we're
so
talking about yesterday because
must
it
be.
was the 4th of September, and anybody who knows anything knows that on the 4th of September, 38 years ago, a cataclysmic cosmic collision happened, and a star was born.
Yes.
In fact, a mega superstar by the name of Beyonce, and that's
Supernova.
Beyonce. She was there. The lady herself, of course, I think created what is known now as B-Day. You were calling it B-Day
It's
earlier.
B-Day. It should be a
What
public
it is.
holiday.
A day full of
the
celebration, fun, and love for the entire beehive. Well, listen, she's been hitting the town celebrating her 38th birthday with her hip-hop mogul husband, Jay-Z.
Oh, looking good.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
Looks like they're in Cape Town.
They could easily be in Sea Point, eh?
Yeah, man.
Imagine.
Yeah, and she's been posting the receipts of all of the week's fun on the gram. She started the party early by attending the Made in America festival and jamming close to the stage during Trailblazer Lizzo's electric set. Lizzo understandably had a fangirl moment when she realized who was watching her and who was fangirling over her by posting the post, of course, on Instagram that she did, captioning this, "Swipe to lose your freaking mind." Zooming into the superstar, enjoying the music in the wings as well. So Beyonce then later got festive by dancing with her but fun fete birthday cake, a buttercream frosting and rainbow sparkle confectionery, which was made by Cake Life Bake Shop in Los Angeles.
They've got their mileage.
Listen, like
That cake better have cost like $2 million to get that mention in South Africa.
Start costing that much now.
What were those sparkles? Were they like diamond dust?
I just hope it tasted good, okay?
I don't think she ate it.
it better.
Why not?
No, I think she ate the
Beyonce, please tell us if you ate the cake, because Tabiso desperately wants to know. Beyonce's mother also got in on the festivities by dedicating a sweet Instagram post to
at
her
Mama.
daughter. Look at that. How are they doing this?
Yeah.
But who's the woman sitting next to Tina Knowles?
Hey?
Who's the lady sitting next to Tina?
What do you mean?
That's Beyonce.
What do you even mean? That's your queen.
Why does she have black hair?
Because
that's
it's
hair
her
colour.
birthday and like she
Where are
decided
you? Where are
to
you?
have fun with it.
That's it.
Anyway, among many other sweet sentiments, she wrote this. "The moment that I saw you, I knew that was it. We've been the best of friends since then. You have brought me such joy and pride and love and friendship. Your heart is as big as Texas." Oh!
Hello.
You are one of the best moms ever and I love you so much. Heart and cake emojis. Can we all just... Aww. From us here at the Expresso family, and especially your lost bee, Tabiso. Happy belated
Who
birthday,
didn't know what
Queen
your
Bee.
colour of your hair was.
Yeah.
but
He
it's okay.
He's
May you
buzzing.
continue to slay all of us. Slay us! Slay us! We are your hive!
Sometimes when I've had too much coffee, I look at Leanne and I can't tell if I'm seeing Beyonce or what.
What a recovery.
That's
Sometimes.
why
What
I love you.
a recovery.
Right?
Sorry, we're a non-hairist community here, dude. We're not going to judge you.
Oh, you guys. Now, from one important day to another, if you didn't catch last night's episode of the country's biggest and most popular presenter talent scout competition, then you missed out on the big reveal that there are 4 contestants that you, the viewer, can vote for to return to Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition. Now, you can vote on the poll pinned to the top of Presenter Search's Twitter page, and voting will remain open until midnight next Tuesday, the 10th of September. Remember, you can only vote once, so make your decision wisely. We have the Viewer's Choice contestants with us in studio throughout the morning, and they will each have a chance to plead their case to increase their chances of being voted into becoming the next Expresso presenter. Y'all were blown away. I know, you didn't see that coming, right?
Yeah, when it happened, I was like,
I know.
It was a big trip.
Right, yes.
I know people, okay? I know people.
Inside
you was
info.
in
I had a little inside
Okay.
info, and I was like, I just stopped talking to people for the rest of the day.
Did you have to sign non-disclosure?
Listen, the top 10 were clearly blown away. I heard the gasps last night. So all you have to do is stay tuned throughout the show to get a chance to connect with Kuhle Adams, Danica, Sunanda Makina, and Rushaan to take a look at this so that you can get to know them a little bit better. Here we go.
Last night, we revealed the big news that you, our viewers, have a say in which of our Presenter Search on 3 Viewers' Choice contestants will join the top 10. Is it going to be Danny Guseli, Sunanda Makina, Rushaan Pillay, or Kuhle Adams? It's up to you, Mzansi, so get voting right now.
Yes.
There they are.
You know what I'm looking at right now?
What?
So Sunanda is sitting there looking all coy and whatever. Meanwhile, yesterday she was all
was
like
like,
raps and just I'm ready for the
I'm here to work.
it's real.
I'm here to work. So what excites me is the fact that there are 8 more weeks on this journey to finding out who will take the coveted 2 presenting spots right here
Yeah.
on your
One,
favorite breakfast
two,
show.
Yeah.
That's right.
I know that
So,
8
yeah.
weeks is a long time
That's
sitting
a
there not knowing
grueling
what's about to happen
process.
each week. So I feel
Exciting
for the
stuff.
guys.
But you know firsthand, it ramps up dramatically from here. Now it's not just about being like all nice and cool and looking TV ready. Now you're going to get
real.
tested. You're going to get
real.
tested.
Yeah.
It's going to get real.
Well, you can share in on this exciting process by tuning into Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Diarize it, with repeats every Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on SABC3, where the stage
Is yours.
Well, theirs.
Own it.
Own it.
Own it, baby girl.
Theirs.
Boy.
Don't miss the repeat of Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, Saturday afternoon at 1, only on SABC3. Thousands of hopefuls entered on Instagram, but only 10 have made it through, and you have a say as to who could join their ranks. It's your time to shine with Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, Wednesday evenings at 7:30, repeat Saturdays at 1, only on SABC3, where the stage is yours. Own it.
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, our top 4 Viewers' Choice contestants. Make some noise. Well, they're smiling now. After the break, we get to know them a little bit better. No pressure, you guys. It's all good.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're live, large and in charge on this Thursday morning. Time to talk some tech. We were just discussing very briefly during the break a story that was meant to be reported on yesterday, but what Elon is saying, I just feel like I needed to adjust this a little bit. What Elon was saying about AI and us giving it all its power and its understanding and intelligence, but we can't even fully understand it.
No, use the term, it's like chimpanzees trying to understand humans.
Nerve-wracking
That freaked me out a lot. But let's do something that's on the slightly more positive side of the advent of incredible technology, because that's what the segment is all about. Let's talk about the e-stroller, a real product coming to parents and, of course, babies, I suppose, by association.
Mostly babies.
Mostly babies, but for those tired legs. It's an automotive and electronic parts supplied for it have been developed. They've got an electric drive system, very much like you'd see in electric bicycles, complete with battery, electric motors, sensors, and app connectivity. We've gone full tech, and that's all being jam-packed into one stroller system. That's right. Now, parents don't need to exert themselves when taking their baby for a stroller. I especially got a stroller.
Tell me
that
more.
allows me to kind of get some exercise.
I'm just trying to understand how this is going to be so super different. So essentially, it's got like
uphill, bud. Uphill is going to make all of the difference. So the battery and 2 motors on the back axle help them push the stroller. They power it if you are taking on an uphill or want to make it easier to push along basically anywhere. And if you're going downhill, the motor then helps with braking. And if the stroller is released, the parking brakes will immediately click on. And that is that's a freak out of mine.
Safety.
Like I've constantly, our stroller even has a strap that you can attach to your hand because I'm so worried that if I let it go, it's just going to be like, you know, Ghostbusters, the stroller just.
But now I lose all of my fun, because usually when we're going for a walk with Phoenix, and then we go downhill, I go, ah, and then I grab it. Like, just to kind of like inject some excitement into our
freak your
walk.
child out.
Ah! He has no idea what it means.
I do it all the time. No, I do it all the time as well. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. And
for me, I'm just thinking, like, how much of a difference does it really actually make? Yeah, how lazy have we become when just the exertion of some force from your forearms?
Let me make it a bit cooler. Now, let me make it a bit cooler then for you. So the stroller also measures acceleration, speed, road type, to help for a better ride. Dude, maybe you can even slap some mags on there. The e-stroller also has, it's smart with a Bluetooth connection with an app that allows you to see how much power is left, which is probably quite important. It also allows you to set an alarm if someone tries to push the stroller away.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It has a loudspeaker that will emit a beep and the parking brake will engage.
Wow.
All pretty cool. Next step, sound system.
Yeah. Bluetooth capability with the music linked in. But now my question is, like electric cars, when the battery runs out, can you still push it? I'm
assuming you can still push it. Dude, I wanted to ask you a question. Have you gotten over the rock and roll thing? Do you still do that with shopping carts when you're not thinking about it?
when he's in it, to just...
Anyway. But very cool. You can let us know how you feel about it.
Stand a chance to win one of 6 Samsung S10 smartphones. Simply SMS the keyword business to 31492 for a call back and quote, and you could be a winner.
Well, from the world of tech to the world of business, as the Grandpa Spaza Academy slowly draws to an end for 2019, we take a look back at the amazing journey of some of the recruits and how this initiative has changed the way that these Spaza shop owners run their businesses.
The Grandpa Spaza Academy has proven that a better tomorrow starts now. By providing business skills and mentorship in townships, we really have the opportunity to create a better and stronger South Africa. Let's take a look at some of the success stories to come out of the 2019 courses.
We're really proud of our Grandpa Spaza program. Over the last 5 years, we've reached over 1,000 Spaza shop owners in the Greater Gauteng area. Our aim is really to drive this program, drive the program in South Africa, get more Spaza shop owners on the program, and have a greater impact on the South African economy. Grandpa is all about moving communities forward, and skills development and education plays such a vital role in doing this. So 2019 has been a great program for us. We've expanded our footprint. We've gone into other communities in the Greater Gauteng area where we didn't have a presence so far. And the feedback has been really positive. So participants have said that the topics, the lessons, the learning has been really great. The fact that they've been able to build strong relationships and network has really helped them for the future. We've done research, and the Grandpa Spaza program really allows them to build scale and give them the skills to turn their business around, hire more people, and really drive greater revenue for their business. The Grandpa Skills Development Program is just so much more than just purely skills development. It gives these Spaza shop owners the confidence and belief that they are able to turn their business around, that they are able to make their dreams a success.
Pearl Pillay, the driving force behind the Academy, understands the importance of such a program, and with continuous mentorship, these Spaza shop owners can transform a simple Spaza shop into a flourishing business.
Youth Lab has been the implementing partner for 2 years now, and we've reached about 600 Spaza shop owners. Young business owners really struggle to find the kinds of information that they need to grow their business, but also when you think about the informal economy, so Spaza shops, street vendors, informal traders, they don't often get programs like this that's designed to support them. You'll usually find sort of incubation programs for big tech businesses and the, kind of sexier businesses out there, but there isn't really a lot of support for Spaza owners. And I think through this program, being able to go into communities and support the businesses that actually drive the economies in these communities is really important. 2019 has been an overwhelming success. We went through about 200 Spaza shop owners and took them through the entire program. We saw progress in every single community that we went to.
I just want to thank Grandpa for this opportunity. It's a pleasure. I'm blessed. I'm going to go big. I'm aiming high. today I'm going to sleep with a grandpa smile.
This course will benefit me because of the skills that I've learned from this workshop. It will improve my business and everything. Then I will implement some of the things that I've learned here to my business. I would like to say thank you to Grandpa, Academy, Spaza Shop and everything with this opportunity that they gave us. Thank you very much, Grandpa.
Without access to these skills, we are limiting the potential for growth and development, because the more people we can reach, the more lives we can change.
One of the things we've learned the most is the importance of accessing people in their language. You can have the best program, but if people cannot relate to it in ways that mean something to them, then you're wasting your time. The other thing is the importance of being located in communities. One of the great things about this program is that all of our workshops run in the communities that people come from.
There's an old saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. With the Grandpa's Spaza Academy, these business owners truly have the tools they need to make their dreams a reality.
Well, it's about helping these small businesses run their businesses a lot more confidently. And if you have a Spaza shop and you're interested in finding out more about the Grandpa's Spaza Academy and how you too can get involved, then contact 076 666 3173 and you too can transform your business. That number again is 076 666 3173.
Grandpa's fast acting pain relief. It's ready to work in 10 seconds.
Grandpa, trusted for over 100 years.
I'm Gusha Adams, and I believe that you should vote for me, born and bred in Port Elizabeth.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, last night's episode of Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, was jam-packed full of reveals. You got to meet your top 10, and we also found out that there are 4 contestants that you, the viewer, can vote back into the competition by submitting your favorite into the poll pinned to the top of Presenter Search's Twitter page. Right now, we're joined by one of these contestants, Kushle Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a warm Expresso welcome. She's a hopeful.
Man.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's absolutely amazing to be here. The energy is above and beyond.
Well, you
Love
better
it.
start taking it all in and probably getting used to it, because if you do come out as one of the 2, this could become your life. Every single morning at this time of the morning and still managing to look like this.
Fabulous.
Ah, man. So what was it like for you to receive the news that you have a chance to be voted into the top 10?
Exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting. When I received the call, I remember I was still in bed. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, is this really happening? Did I miss this opportunity? When I received the call, I was like, really? Really, guys? Yet another opportunity to gun for the top spot. after that, I was like, okay, cool, game on.
It's never over until it's over, huh?
Exactly.
All right, so the entire nation is watching right now. You have an opportunity to plead your case as to why you should be voted back into Presenter Search on 3's top 10. Give it all you got. The stage is yours.
It's absolutely simple. My name was Sipiwo Kuhle Adams, which simply means we have been given a beautiful gift. You're welcome. So it's literally in my name, Leanne. Me, my personality, my sass, my zest, my love for life and for people, and my craft, I think would be an amazing combination and addition to the Expresso family. And also, as I've mentioned last night, is that this platform allows us to be voices for people who don't have a voice. And also, considering the status of our country today, it would be an injustice for me not to push myself to come up top and, you know, have these conversations with people above and beyond having fun.
Wow, I love it. Such power, but such ease at the same time. To get that combination is really, really good. Well
This
done.
is incredible. Well, all the best of luck, Kuhle, to you. Everybody, it is out there on Twitter for you. It's pinned onto the Presenter Search on 3 Twitter post. And you need to go out there. There's a poll there. You need to click on the person who you want to see arriving and being a part of this. Now, there are only 8 weeks left on this journey to finding out who will be taking the 2 coveted presenting spots right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Now, sharing this exciting process by tuning into Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition every Wednesday at 7:30 in the evening, with repeats every Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on SABC 3, where the stage
is yours. I'm Kuhle Adams, and I believe that you should vote for me. Born and bred in Port Elizabeth, I studied and graduated from the University of Cape Town. I'd be the perfect person to wake you up every day with an infectious smile and bubbly personality. I also believe that I'd be a perfect fit to the Expresso Morning Show family.
Beautiful stuff. Congratulations to everyone involved. Some amazing milestones there. And now we're going to make it very personal and nostalgic. In fact, there is, I don't think anything more comforting and nostalgic than a perfectly made cheese snack, which for me, that is, because this is very
goes
personal,
back.
okay?
It goes back.
Really, it actually makes me a little emotional. You know, we want we're going to figure out which cheese melts best.
Is it the melting of the cheese that makes you so emotional? That you see
it's
it
my
dripping on the side
mama,
of
man. It's my mama, man.
Yeah.
I'll explain to you. I mean, there's so many ways that you can approach this. You can go with a snackage machine. You can make it under the grill. You can do it in a pan, nice hot pan like that. But you want a really nice bread. With me, it had to be the white bread always. Tesco is helping us tap into our childhood memories, and this is kind of more of a teenage memory with my mom. But we are going to be making delicious, really simple, but completely awesome cheese and tomato toasted sandwiches. And I see we've got our Presenter Search on 3 Wildcard finalists gramming. They're supposed to be concentrating and learning on how to do it. And like every presenter that's worth their salt, they are rather spending their time gramming.
Because if it's not on the gram, it didn't happen, Graham.
Exactly,
Don't you
dude.
understand?
I mean, that's how it rolls. That's how we actually live our lives here. Is you've always got 3 cameras on you. One of them is in your own hand. So no, we're going to have a lot of fun. We've actually been loving. I absolutely adored Uncle Tabsi's story behind and his love of his sandwich. So this is my opportunity to share something, and it's absolute love and respect for my mom.
Yeah.
Because, dude, you've seen how much I can eat, okay? And as a teenage boy, I think I ate twice as much as I do now.
I'd believe that.
And my mom, who was a single working mom, every day would have to try to feed me. And we had this kind of developed this tradition where it wasn't just after school, but any time we wanted a snack, we would whip up about 500. I'd honestly eat a whole loaf of toasted cheese and tomato. And how you make it, it's simple, because it's all about simple pleasures. So you're going to make one, I'm going to make one.
Cool.
We're going to put some butter on the outside of our thing. I just want to soften this a little bit.
See, that is important, because you know, a novice would have just gone straight block of butter and then did it, and then what happens?
Torn up your bread.
Tear your bread, and then that's like disaster.
So I'm just going to soften that up. So what we're going to do, I'll cut you a little bit of tomato.
If you have a willful assistant like I am, then you get them to just
look
the
at
butter a little bit,
and give it a bit of love.
Speak to it.
I want you to be warm. A little bit of tomato. Your thickness, it's up to you, okay? I'm going to give us, because you want to taste the tomato, and granted, it's going to get hot, so it's going to break down. Those are pretty uniform slices, eh?
Is masterful.
I'm so terrified.
It's something of a samurai slice.
Do you remember? Now, you saw me with my finger sock on for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit nervous to be using any kind of blade, but thank you so much.
There we go. I think we might have gotten the right kind of consistency.
You got that consistency down? Okay, so obviously you're going to be buttering the side of the bread that's going to be going in the pan in this case. Create a nice little, you want your crispy outside finish, so I'm going to just
If you wanted to as well, could you butter the inside?
You could.
Did you guys do that at home?
You could for extra butterness, but remember there is going to be a little bit of an oil from the cheese itself. You're going to have a bit of moisture from the tomato.
Yeah.
Then we're going to slap on two of these guys.
Oh, it's getting into that nice warm room temperature. Look at that. I hope the four very special viewers' choice contestants from Presenter Search are watching very carefully, because that was a bit of a spanner in the works, you know what I mean? You would have expected the butter to be nice and pliable at the time that you got it, but it wasn't. So then you got to buy time.
And remember, it's live TV, so you can't go back.
So you can't be like,
just go like, more butter, more butter, I need another butter.
The butter? It's right in your hand.
I'm doing a little bit of, we've got like a Malden salt here because we're just super healthy.
Oh, what's salt?
Malden salt, because we're so chic and cool. And here's the thing, a lot of people will use black cracked pepper. White pepper is where it's at. White pepper.
Black what?
Black cracked pepper, okay?
Right.
Black don't crack!
That'd be so
I didn't ruin your sandwich.
Ridiculous.
I didn't come and ruin your sandwich with
While you're making
slander.
a sandwich.
No, the white pepper just has a beautiful kind of flavor combination and profile to go with your tomato. So a little bit of that.
I'll tell you what. Mate,
Dun, dun, dun.
this is what you're going to love me for.
Oh,
now,
you've
we've
worked
allowed
it.
that
You've
butter.
turned the butter.
I feel like I've turned fresh butter.
The butter.
Look at that. So now you're going to butter the side.
Now you're going to butter.
It's going to go down.
If you can, but yes. That's like butter. You've made butter juice. Look at that.
Butter. More butter, better.
More butter, more better. And you want a nice, lovely, springy, delicious white bread to go with it. And thank you, Sasko, for allowing us to go on this nostalgia journey. Now, in all kind of honesty, Mom, thank you. I love you so much for giving me this treat. But thank you for kind of finding these amazing ways of being able to feed this unbelievably hungry little dude who I think must have eaten you out of house and home. I've got so much respect for how you were able to pull that off. It's amazing to me.
Turn them around?
Flip it.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Because that's when you actually know that the sandwich is being made. Once you put it onto the hot pan and it starts to sizzle. That's the thing.
We are almost at the... Well done, dude. You've done a fantastic job.
Oh, my goodness.
Fantastic job.
Hope your mom's proud, man.
She would be incredibly proud.
And look at that. Just perfect spreading. You've only got that little bit for the corner there,
and crisp it out. Nice. And this is going to give us our beautiful golden brown finish. So there you have it. You've got to make it with love, first of all. You've got to find yourself an amazing butter churning assistant. Get in there, slap it on the pan, and you want to kind of compress it a little bit, push it down, get as much heat going through there. Maybe, look at that.
The sizzle is so real.
And then prepare to make a lot, because once you've had one bite and you've tasted it, it's absolutely delicious and amazing. You could even kind of heat the spatula. Metal spatula is quite nice because you can heat it and you can use it to press. And if you want to create these gourmet, ultra simple but ultra delicious cheese and tomato sandwiches at home, you've got to SMS the keyword Sasko to my mom, and then she will give you permission to be able to make these things. No, you've got to SMS it to 33728. Mom, I love you. Thank you so much for giving me this treat that I now get to share with my boy as well. I mean, my boy and my boy at home as well.
Just get inside.
Oh, nice golden brownness.
Memories live.
I mean, you could even pop it in the oven to melt the cheese.
Baking together since 1930. You remember the toasted snackwich, right? That first delicious bite when the molten insides of the crispy creation are too hot to palate. So why not get nostalgic in the kitchen with Graham Richards' classic cheese and tomato after-school snackwich that is sure to be crammed full of memories. To get started with your sandwich, spread 3 tablespoons of good quality butter onto each slice of your fresh Sasko Premium Slices white bread. Then turn one of your slices over and place 2 slices of cheese onto the bread. Top with 1 tomato thinly sliced and salt and pepper for taste. Next, close your sandwich with the other slice of bread butter side up. Place in a preheated snackwich maker and toast until golden and evenly toasted and crisp. Remove the snackwich from the snackwich maker and cut in half, serving while still hot. We encourage you to make this sandwich at home, perhaps add your own twist, adding it to your list of sandwiches to pass down from generation to generation in your family.
Now this is what I'm talking about. SMS that keyword Sasko to 3378 because once you've gotten...
How are we looking with the melt?
The melt. Oh my word.
Perfect.
Okay,
Well
do
done.
me a favor, cut that right now live on TV.
I'm going
Cut
to slice it right through.
You need to cut it. Lift it and allow that melt to do
Look,
its
it's
thing.
so
Look
good.
at that. Look at that. And that's how you make it. See, you've got to be patient with it. You've got to be patient with it. Don't ever rush.
Don't rush your...
A cheese and tomato sandwich. And you can even see if you can get a close-up shot over here.
Can you see the
hasn't
melting?
quite hit that melting point yet. And if it hasn't...
And you know, you don't want no unmelted cheese and tomato sandwich.
I mean, what
it's
is
just
that?
a cheese and tomato sandwich. It's a toasty, yo.
Okay, I think this one has just gotten to the right kind of temperature. Cut it!
Dun, dun, dun.
Do the things, man. Do the things. The crunch, the melt, the deliciousness. Ooh, so good.
Look at that.
Oh, just presented. Presented to the world. How's your close-up shot?
It's like,
Memories, oh, the cheese and tomato. I'm just making it up now. You gotta roll.
Sasko, baking together since 1930.
Man.
All right, you know what?
Tell me.
You can't infuse a sandwich this much love and absolute awesomeness, even musicality, without inviting an old friend over to enjoy it. Please, Boer Bosch, can you step into our kitchen?
How
are you, lad?
Good on you, man.
You, my boy. Dude, we
Wow.
made you some sandwiches.
This
Okay,
is-
my mama used to make these for me. Okay, so be respectful. It's better be,
Yeah,
better be
yeah.
like, wow, this is the best sandwich I've ever tasted in my life. How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing well, you? I'm
good,
excited
man.
to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
How's this for a welcome?
Great way to start my Thursday.
Yeah, it is not just Thursday.
Getting my carbs in.
Buddy, chart.
Get in there.
Must
You
I
can
rate
have-
it? Which one is is it yours?
No, it's both
It's
ours.
made
It's a
with love,
collective
bro.
effort.
It's made
Just
with
get in
love.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, the melt.
Can you hear the angels again?
Wait,
Am I the only-
wait. It's an out-of-body experience.
I think I just went to heaven.
And he's back. How is it in heaven? You just call.
It's amazing. I saw you guys there. Luckily, you were with me. You made the cut, guys. You made the cut.
And this is what I looked at. I was just standing there holding a platter, welcoming people,
I'm
guys.
gonna taste yours just to keep it fair.
No, we both made both of them, and I'm so proud.
This took me to heaven. I'm back in Joburg with this. I still love you, though.
Come on, man.
Oh, we gotta go, guys. This is delicious, amazing.
It is awesome.
Oh,
It's Miss
man.
Sasko to
So good,
3378. So good.
Well done, dude.
Sasko, so good.
Teamwork.
There's nothing smoother than winning when you buy Tropica. To enter for Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao, buy any size and your favorite flavor of Tropica in fresh or long life. Find the unique code behind the label or the sticker. Then follow the entry details on the pack and you could win daily prizes of airtime, cash, LG Q60 smartphones, 55-inch LG UHD smart artificial intelligence digital TVs, steam dishwashers or Caribbean tan hampers. That's more than 100,000 prizes. Now, for your chance at competing in Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao, record a video audition of yourself describing how you would outsmooth your competition on the island. Then, load that video onto Instagram, Twitter or Facebook with hashtag TIOT9 or WhatsApp the video to 063-921-8395. And it could be you winning a share of 1 million rand plus smooth fame and fortune while flying with KLM to the Caribbean for this season of Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao. Welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3. Now, as you can imagine, the excitement is mounting every single day as we move closer and closer to the day. And we have a chance right now to reconnect, or to reconnect with actually one of the contestants, celebrity contestants of hashtag TIOT9, who kickstarted his entertainment career back in 2006 as the lead singer of a very popular Afrikaans pop rock band, summer-nominated group Stroller. And then he never imagined that his career would escalate to what it is right now in 2009. Although I'm sure there's a part of his imagination that was able to capture that. After appearing in hit Afrikaans movies such as Klein Karoo and Mooi Rivier, he then moved to producing feature-length films, including Veil Was Goed and his latest film, Tuis en Tricks. Give someone, I mean, you've got to make some noise right now, ladies and gentlemen, all around here for Bouwer Bosch, comedian, actor, musician, entrepreneur. What a man! What a man!
Bring the praise.
He also really enjoys his toasted tomato and cheese.
It was the best,
right?
Ever.
That was some really good stuff. It's great to have you here.
It's awesome to be here. It's so fun to be in Cape Town. It's a lot colder here than in Joburg.
Right.
But it's awesome to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Spring hasn't really heard that it's
late.
meant to be here.
It's late.
So it's welcome to come around anytime. But your career, I've been fortunate to see parts of evolve, because we were both in the same town in Potchefstroom while we were coming up in our thing, although you were...
Yeah, we started at the same time.
Kind of, did we?
Yeah, I think Flipper Coin
Straatligkinders.
Yeah, you guys always invited us to come and braai with you, so that was also so...
I do remember that indeed. But what has this journey been like for you from your personal experience?
It's been humbling to say the least. I think being an alternative artist comes with challenges, because with regards to, like, you have a very big pop scene and then you have a very big alternative scene. So to do music full time for this my 13th year now, and to do it.
Whoa!
Bring the praise, praise me. No, I'm kidding. So it's humbling to say the least, just because to come from a small town and to have these dreams your whole life to do music is awesome, and to pull it off for such a long time.
Yeah, man.
But you gotta give it to the people that support the stuff you do, and it gives me hope to know that there's a voice for everyone, because not everyone sounds the same, not everyone has the same amount of talent. But when it comes to music, I always say, like, it's all about it's 80% talent, 80% hard work and 20% talent. So I'm one of those guys that likes to hustle and work with awesome people around me. That's actually what I do. I just put people that's better than me around me. Then I look better.
That's a way of doing it. That's a way of doing it.
Life hack.
And the wonderful thing that you've been doing along that journey is you've been championing initiatives like Leaf the Ven, which I think has started a movement and a consciousness of just love all around, which we need so much. But what I want to do right now is take a look at what you recently released, because you were seen in Tuis en Tricks, a movie that you also produced, which is absolutely amazing. Take a look at this.
Work successfully with that idiot brother of yours, then I will know you can work with anyone.
So wat soek ons hier kaptein? Onder geen omstandighede moet julle enigiets soek nie. Julle werk is om die aandag van my af te trek.
Ek is Susan Verwyn, hierdie is my man, Johan.
Johan en Susan!
Andre en Chandra!
Oh my word. Okay, sorry, I had to just like lean over and make sure that I saw that. Dude, tell me about that, because I know your musical side, right? I know your comedic side, because I've seen you on stage. Yeah. This is amazing. The visuals look amazing. The storyline sounds amazing. How did you find your passion in this?
Like I said earlier before, like, you have to surround yourself with people that do what you want to do. So I always wanted to dabble in filmmaking. So by surrounding yourself with great producers like someone like Leandi or Donnie Bester, the guys from Film Factory, and Benny Fourie that did Veil Was Goed with me, I think the key comes down to that. It's just getting people around you that do what you want to do, and it's free education to start with, and that's how you network as well. But none of us studied like film or studied music or anything. I think we're just people that dream big and are not scared to work hard for it.
And your love for creating beautiful visuals, because it's not only in creating full-length features, but it's also in making beautiful music videos that have a very powerful message, that are striking visually, that really knock at the heart. Where does that come from?
I think for me, I always say, like, I have to create to survive emotionally and not financially. And I think that's a great thing about writing music, is you can write about the stuff that's inside your heart, and the hurt and all the love and all the stuff that you go through. And I think just by getting to share that helps a lot, because people can relate to, I mean, music is so powerful. My I've got a memory for everything that's linked to music, and to be on the other side of that, where you can share music to people, is awesome. But it's been like that for like since I've been like in primary school. I just wanted to like make people laugh, try to sing, try to write, try to rhyme. So yeah, it's awesome, dude. I'm super lucky.
Dude, you're living it beautifully, dude. What are you currently busy with?
At the moment, we are busy with there's a National Arts Festival in Potchefstroom, Art Club, that's coming up. So we're preparing a comedy show there with me, Skalk Besaidnout, Benny Fourie, Beer Adriaanse, Mila Guy. So it's like improv comedy, which is a whole new. It's a whole new.
Is that rehearsals?
That is pretty much me and Skalk Besaidnout. We're two cops. We're two very horrible policemen. So the great thing is the whole show is improv. So we kind of like take ideas from the audience and we write little stories about that. So that's a whole little a different area that I like to dabble in, is like improv comedy, and just throw yourself in the deep end and try to get yourself out there.
When's the festival?
It's the 24th to the 28th of September in Potchefstroom.
Okay, we'll still be here before we leave, so I need to make plans.
Yeah.
Listen, we've also gotten a snippet from your latest music video that you worked on with Lucinda.
Yeah. Lucinda's from the Wildcard commissie, very, very popular Afrikaans band from like 10 years ago. They're still super popular. But we made music in the same time 10 years ago, and I've admired her work for a long time. And we wanted to do something that's not rock, because my background is rock music, and I wanted to do something more folky and unplugged.
Let's check it out, eh?
Awesome.
Cool, check it out.
Is jy in alles hier by my? Ek kan jou nie afskud nie, en ek wil jou ook nie vermy nie. Ek weet wanneer jy lê, as jy lees en as jy lag. Ek kan voel wat jy wil hê, wat jy wil weet, wat jy verwag.
Dude, sorry, I disappeared. I so disappeared.
You went to heaven?
I really went to heaven and I came back. I saw you there. You were sitting in a car and you had a weird moustache and like your hair was combed different. But wow, your creative eye is absolutely brilliant.
Thanks.
And which now leads me to think about the island, Curacao, where we're going, because a lot of creativity goes into making a show like Tropical Island of Treasure, and I'm sure that you are equally looking forward to it.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about going on?
Well, I've never been on an island to start with.
Really?
Yeah, I've never. You sound like everyone has been on an island. Robben Island, does that count? No.
It does.
So I've never been on an island. I'm super excited about that. I've never done anything like this. We have to compete with a teammate, especially it's got to be a stranger. I'm not going to know my teammate. So to work with the stranger in a sense and just having fun. I mean, the rest of the contestants are so nice. They're so friendly. So I'm excited to go and have fun with them. And obviously, I'm excited to win. I mean, I'm not allowed to say it, but I've actually already won. I already have the money. So I know I'm breaking all.
Wow.
I know I signed a form.
Wow.
Who cares about the form when you're in Cape Town on Thursday morning?
Well, listen, if that's the kind of positivity and vibe and hype you want in your team, then you certainly want to be part of #Team Orange in Tropical Island of Treasure as we make our way to Curacao, and it's going to be such an adventure. And if you want to be one of the 6 contestants that will be joining our 6 celebrities, including Boer, on the island, then all you got to do is record a video of yourself and convince us how you will outsmooth the competition on the island. Everyone else, how are you going to rise above them? Then post that video onto Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook using #TIOT9, and it could be you, of course, winning smooth fame and fortune in this season of Tropical Island of Treasure, Curacao. Remember, if you're looking for the terms and conditions that apply and more information, you can find that on tropica.co.za. But it's such a pleasure to have you here, and I'm looking forward to going to the island with you.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Thanks, man.
Woo! Boer Bosch.
It's 4 o'clock, or rather, no, 4 minutes after 7, right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Time for us to take a look at those news headlines. President Cyril Ramaphosa said the World Economic Forum that started yesterday in Cape Town should be used as a platform to showcase the true nature of South Africa. Ramaphosa called for an end to hostilities between some South Africans and foreign nationals and assured the world that the government is working to ensure that South Africa is a safe home for all. Power utility Eskom said it will keep the lights on despite a very challenging winter period. Speaking to the media in Johannesburg, Chairperson and CEO of Eskom, Jabu Mabuza, announced that they have enough coal stock and will continue to keep the lights on over the summer period. However, the power system will remain tight in the coming months due to increased plant maintenance. In international news, students from the University of Zambia have taken to the streets of Zambian capital, Lusaka, to protest against attacks on foreign nationals in South Africa. In Nigeria, police have beefed up security outside South African-owned businesses in the capital as they are expecting protests following the violence in South Africa. Cancer has overtaken heart disease as the leading cause of death in wealthy countries and could become the world's biggest killer within just a few decades if current trends persist. Researchers said yesterday where cancer now kills twice as many people as heart disease. And finally, as Hurricane Dorian continues to pummel the Bahamas, one woman is rounding up as many stray dogs as she can fit into her home. Already she has taken in a total of 97. Chela Phillips operates a rescue called the Voiceless Dogs of Nassau, Bahamas. It's not an official rescue shelter, and she doesn't receive any kind of help from the government. It's just her and her love for the homeless dogs of Nassau. Phillips posted that 97 dogs are inside my house and 79 of them are in my master bedroom. At least they are respecting my bed and nobody has dared to jump in. Since her post went viral, Phillips has been receiving donations from people all over the world. It shows just how much positivity we all can put out in the world when we do try. On that note, that's where we leave it. Here's Graham with a look at your sports.
Let's kick it off with rugby. Springbok veteran Tendai Beeston Twararira and Rookie of the Year, undoubtedly Herschel Yankees, have both been included in the Barbarian squad who will face Fiji at Twickenham on the 16th of November this year. Then in tennis, tickets for the very much anticipated match in Africa 6 tennis match between the giants of the game, Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, set to take place at the Cape Town Stadium next year, were sold out in just over 10 minutes yesterday. Well done, South Africa. Then on to more current tennis news. The 23-time Grand Slam champion Serena Williams cruised into the US Open semi-finals. That was after beating China's Wang Qiang 6-1, 6-love in just 44 minutes yesterday. That while another shock exit, third seed Roger Federer crashed out of the competition after losing to Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov 6-4, 3-6, 6-4 and 6-2. Then returning to a battle royale in the UK, Steve Smith led Australia to 170 runs for 3 after ending the day on 60 runs from 93 deliveries on the opening day of the 4th Ashes Test at Old Trafford last night. And we'll expand on those headlines as we progress.
Thank you very much, Graham. Let's take a first look at your roads this morning. We start off in Gauteng, out in Germiston, where there has been an accident. That's on the N3 northbound before the Geldenace interchange. The left lane is currently blocked and causing delays, so please do approach with caution. And if you are in the Western Cape and Maitland on the N1 inbound, there has been an accident after the Koeberg interchange. It's obstructing the emergency lane, so please keep a lookout for this. And after the train lines, there's an extended travel time of 15 to 20 minutes. That's on the Monte Vista line due to speed restrictions, sets out of service, as well as defective track circuits between Esterplaat and Esplanade. And that's where we leave it for now. The next report will be in just over half an hour. We've asked you to send in your sunrise pictures, and you have. Thank you so much for that. Ntokozo Makatini sent us his sunrise picture from Johannesburg, where partly cloudy conditions can be expected with a shower or thunderstorm towards the evening, reaching a maximum of 26 degrees. Fata Khan also sent us his sunrise picture from Richards Bay, where partly cloudy conditions can be expected with a couple of showers and occasional sunshine, reaching a maximum of 23 degrees. Thank you so much for that. You can do the same by sending those through to us on our Facebook page. It's Expresso Morning Show, SABC3. And now we take a look at those temperatures, starting off in Polokwane, a low of 11, reaching a high of 27 degrees. With high humidity expected for Mbombela today, 14 and 26. If you're out in the capital city, Pretoria, it's 11 for you. You'll start peaking at 28 degrees. Johannesburg, you start off at 9, reaching a maximum of 26. With the highest temperatures in the country, that's Mahikeng, 13, your low, reaching a high of 30. Klerksdorp, you're pulling through at a start of 11, peaking at 29. Kimberley 10 and 29, with Bloemfontein minimum 6 and a maximum of 23 degrees. If you're out in Richards Bay, expect heavy rainfall today, 15 your low, reaching a high of 23. With a thunderstorm expected for Pietermaritzburg, 10 and 18. A couple of showers for Durban, 16, peaking at 20, with a couple of thunderstorms expected for Mthatha, 9 your low, reaching a high of 13. And of course, occasional rain for East London, 11, peaking at 18 degrees. Occasional drizzles for Craddock today, 5 your low, reaching a high of 16, with a couple of showers for Port Elizabeth, 11 and 17. If you're in Georgia, morning shower is expected for you today, 7 your low, reaching a high of 15. And the lowest temperatures in the country, that's for you, Sutherland, 0 your low, reaching a high of 14, with high humidity expected for Cape Town, 9 and 20, that's your degrees. Worcester, 6, reaching a high of 19, with Springbok starting off at 11 and a maximum of 27 degrees. Lastly, Uppington, you start off at 13 and reaching a high of 30 today. That's where we leave it for now. The next report in just over half an hour. In the meantime, get those pictures through to us using that hashtag Expresso Show.
Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
It's that time of the morning when we get to celebrate your birthdays. You might not have had your birthday yesterday with Beyonce, but today is an even more special day. It's an even more special day because it's your B-day.
Exactly. Can I get some maracas or something for the because the music is so lovely and hopefully it's infused you with love and joy.
I'll get a little mandolin.
Yeah, man. Little ukulele.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. Yeah, man. Do you want to kick us off, Lee?
I shall kick us off with our very first birthday wish going through to Carl Hofmeister, who is celebrating his 32nd birthday today. Many God's richest blessings. This is what it says. Many God's richest blessings with love for you from Auntie Lorna, Dad, Mom, wife Madison, your daughter, and mother-in-law Morgie. So, happy birthday!
When the mother-in-law chimes in with all that love and happiness, you know things are good.
Come on, mama-in-law. Also a happy 73rd birthday going through to Anita Clark. This coming through from your husband. May God's richest blessings shine upon you from your husband, Rev Ivan Clark, cousin Zetty, and Lyra. Love you lots. Happy birthday, Anita. Looking amazing, huh?
Looking amazing. Hopefully feeling amazing on your birthday. Then let's give a shout out to Isabel Ria, the youngest granddaughter.
I can't.
Hey?
I can't. Look at that face.
Overload, man. She is celebrating a very big one. Her 3rd birthday, as you can see. You will always be our planet, galaxy, and star. We love you so much. And that's from Mervyn, Lolly, her parents, grandparents, and her siblings.
By the way, that was my little attempt at an elephant trumpet. That's actually pretty good.
Wow, but the way your lips blow up, it's something.
It takes effort.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Amazing.
Have a sip of coffee and then do that. Then we're going to have Theo turned 23 today.
Theo.
And it says here, hooray! Wishing you a happy birthday from your friend Calvin. You have been a wonderful friend with kindness, and your humble soul has been the best thing ever. Thanks to God for such a friend like you. Nice one, man.
Beautiful stuff. Then we'd also like to wish our mother and grandmother Salma a very happy and blessed 58th birthday. May the Almighty spare you many more years. Thanks for always putting your family before everyone else. Have an awesome day, Mom. This is from your family. Then we'd also like to wish, is it Kellyanne, a happy 3rd birthday. May God bless you and protect you from any harm. We love you, Kay. And this is from your mom, your grand, aunt, and Kay.
I'm sure you're really cute. We just can't see your picture right now.
Exactly. You guys, Isabella Miller is turning 10 years old today.
Double digits.
Isabella, it says here, you came into our lives so unexpectedly, but you have made every day so blessed and special. You are our artist, our cooking assistant, our little musician, our little teacher with the biggest and most beautiful heart. Love you lots and hugs from Mom, Dad, and James. Happy birthday, Isabella. Also, a very happy birthday to Sechaba and Popeho Malloy today. Wishing you two a pot of gold and all the joy your hearts can hold from Ellen Mpenda. Happy birthday, guys.
Are they twins?
They must be twins. Or what are the chances?
Fraternal twins could be. Yeah. Because they're not identical.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Happy birthday, guys. Hope you get to celebrate together. And then, we got a nice one here. Long, beautiful, heartfelt message. Happy birthday to Eva Hogg, a phenomenal, selfless mother. Moms, we love you. May the good Lord lift you up where others have fallen. May you be increased where others have been decreased.
you.
May you succeed where others have failed. You've always been the wind that helped the boat of our lives sailing through the heights, choppy waters, and endless storms. You are a virtuous woman, and we thank you for just being you and always putting other people first before yourself. Love from your family.
Wow. That's a beautiful dedication.
Message,
That last one, Maureen McGrath as well, she deserves it.
Oh, man. And then a happy, blessed birthday to Maureen McGrath of Heathfield. We don't know where you're from, Maureen. From Heathfield, stand up. Have an awesome day from your husband, George McGrath, Chantal Kurt, and your grandchildren, and the entire McGrath family of Grassy Park. Guys, I hope you feel loved. We've had some beautiful messages.
Happy birthday, everyone. Yes!
Send us those dedications to birthdays at expresso.tv, and then also those 15-second birthday dedications and songs. Please send them through to 071-640-6551. WhatsApp us. And if it is your special day, happy birthday.
Maracas would be so good right now.
Happy birthday to you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso, live right here on SABC3, where the stage is yours.
Oh,
and last night, the episode that you saw of Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, was jam-packed full of reveals, right? So we met your top 10, and we also found out that there are 4 contestants that you, the viewer at home, can vote back into the competition by submitting your favorite into the poll that's pinned to the top of Presenter Search's Twitter page. Now, right now, we're joined by one of those contestants, Benny Guseli, or is it Gaseli? Gaseli, who is one of the contestants. So please give him a warm Expresso welcome. Yeah.
Danny Gaseli.
Gaseli.
How are you doing? Not bad. You did well. You're good, man. I'm so good. Yeah. I'm wondering what must have been going through your mind, because you go to the auditions, you go through the whole day of getting maybe a call back to the main judges, and then standing in that crowd, you know, one person gets singled out, Zisto, in the Durban auditions, and then you're like, it's not happening. And then you get the call to say, hey, you actually have another shot. What did that make you feel like?
It was amazing. I didn't expect it, and that's what's great. And, you know, I have a little radio show, and my whole thing is expect the unexpected.
Oh, yeah?
So it happened, and it was unexpected, so I'm just embracing it with every bit of my being.
Yeah, you're loving this moment.
Loving it.
Well, you have the whole nation watching right now, and I'm sure some of your followers as well who listen to you on your radio show who just want to hear why they must bring you back and make sure that you are a part of the top 10. So you've got a chance now, the stage is yours, to look into the people at home and plead your case and tell them why.
So my name is Danica, and I'm good at combining two things. One, tackling serious issues, and two, being the crazy person that I am. The serious issues, obviously, the things that are happening in our country at the moment, and I believe that we need harsher punishment for the crimes. Men need to stand together through this time. They really do. The women are doing it. The men need to stand up and be accountable for what's happening. And then on the other hand of it, I'm crazy. I'm a bit of a nutter. So you can expect the unexpected if I am one of the presenters on the Expresso show, and it's my dream. So please vote for me on Twitter.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Come on.
Is that a tune?
Yeah.
Somewhere? You do that?
I think Roger did something like that, yeah.
I've heard it somewhere.
You said you're a bit of a nutter. What's the craziest thing you've done?
Okay, here it is. Live on my radio show, I had things put on my stomach. It's called a TENS machine that simulates the pains of childbirth. I did that on my show live, and my safe word was epidural. Needless to say, I didn't last. Respect to ladies. We're not strong enough to give birth.
You've got to.
Is that recorded somewhere? I need to see.
It is, actually.
Yeah, that is something worth seeing. Definitely something worth checking out.
Well done, Danny. Well done.
Thank you so much.
There are 8 more weeks on this journey to finding out who will take those 2 coveted presenting spots right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So do share in this exciting process by tuning into Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. with repeats every Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on SABC3, where the stage is yours.
My name's Danica. I'm a radio presenter, I'm a professional dancer, and the reason I entered SABC Presenter Search is because I want to pursue this career, man. It's something I love, it's something in my blood, and I want this badly. Please vote for me, you won't regret it. You and I will have fun every single morning. We'll bring out the best in each other. This is what I need for me, and please don't think, hey, because I'm a radio presenter, I don't need this. My dreams are big. Vote for me.
Denim has an intrinsic power to make us feel confident, sassy and stylish, all in one swoop. It's never going to lose its podium place as a wardrobe favorite, so why not think of it in a new way, and of course new ways to style it this season. What to wear to work can sometimes feel dull and repetitive, and with more and more leaning towards being authentic and true to oneself, we have moved denim into the workspace as a style option for casual Fridays, and for some, Monday to Fridays. With us in studio this morning is the vivacious and fabulous Nokolo Mafu, Deputy Editor of Cosmo. Nokolo, so good to have you on the show.
So exciting. I'm very happy, excited to be here.
I am excited to have you here. Now listen, one thing about you is you love rocking your denims in all ways, whether it's in the office or whether it's on the red carpet. Tell us more about your denim journey and what it means to you.
Absolutely. So obviously denim is one of those versatile materials where honestly you can dress it up, you can dress it down, and honestly look so chic, you know. I have a fuller figure, so obviously a lot of the time really I've tried to find things that will accentuate a smaller waist, make me feel good, put on a good pair of heels, and I always feel good. So always high waist with me.
Listen, I love the fact that denim is becoming something that one can incorporate in any facet of your day. Now it's something that people even love to wear to the office. But what is your tips from making it both business and casual?
Well, you know, it depends obviously on your industry.
Yes.
And I think obviously if you are in a space where you can play a little bit more, I'd always suggest that people can, you know, pair it with a white crisp shirt.
Yes.
If you want to maybe make it a little bit more cool on a beautiful slip dress, you can add a denim jacket just for a little bit of edge.
Yeah.
But of course I would imagine in people in more serious kind of industries, they'd probably go for the darker colors just to make sure it's a little bit more muted, but always pairing it with something white, crisp, a polo neck, always with the denim, looks great. So it's always about just piecing kind of a neutral style item with a great denim.
Yes, well, you've brought us a couple of visual representations of what you're talking about. Let's bring in our models and you can take us through how one can accessorize denim and also those fine lines that you need to kind of make sure that you don't blur in between, keeping it both looking professional and casual and staying authentic to your true self as well. All right, let's bring in our first model over there. Get in here, beautiful girl.
So gorgeous in the morning.
Lovely. Okay, all right. Okay, so I can see where you're going with this one. I can so see where you're going with this one.
So definitely it's about just getting a beautiful slip dress. Of course, if she were to take that out and go into a meeting, she wouldn't really look like she's a bit relaxed, but the denim kind of adds a casual element to it.
Gorgeous. The minute you take the denim jacket off, this is perfect for the office. This is perfect for a business meeting. And then at night, you want to go out, you want to grab a drink with the girls, you are set to go.
Exactly. And I think the wonderful thing about denim, just even putting it over the shoulders, gives it a bit of a chic look, you know. So sometimes also to reimagine how you can wear denim is so important, just to give it a bit of edge and flair. And I think you can express yourself really in a great way by just making sure that, you know, put it up in the arms, you know, give it a bit of cool. And I think our model here is doing a great job doing that.
Ah, Nokola, you are doing the most. Wonderful. Let's take a look at our second model today. I love what you've shown us. This is really giving us great ideas on how you can bring both of those worlds together.
Absolutely. And I think people underestimate how easy it is.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I think here it's really about just darker colors. A high waist, again, we can see our model doing that so well.
Yeah.
And the kind of cool, I mean, I love pockets. I don't know how you feel, but
I'm loving it.
I'm obsessed with pockets. A beautiful shirt to give it a bit of a style element, and I love the accent on the shirt. So I really think here it's a bit of flair and a bit of seriousness all in one.
And of course, pairing this with a fun tee, you've changed the skirt completely.
Exactly. Fun tee on a Saturday morning, if you want to, let's say, do a market, you can put on some tackies, you put on a t-shirt, and there you've got your urban cool immediately.
Oh, wonderful stuff. Do we have one more?
No, I think we actually males. We literally have these two looks now, but I think everyone can get a sense that really you can do it with anything. Dress it up, dress it down, and you'll honestly look incredible and feel good, which is the most important thing.
The beautiful thing is Woolworths is giving you so many denim inspirations to create great office looks and great casual looks, and maybe even just put them together like this. Well done.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. Well, these are fabulous, and of course, such useful tips for rocking your denim to work and play. Thanking our girl Nokola for hooking us up. And now you, as well as the whole family, can benefit with 20% off. Yes, I said it, 20% off women's, men's, and kids' denim promotions online right now. So all you have to do is head over to woolworths.co.za and get your denim with a difference. Well done.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show on this Thursday morning, and thank you for joining us at the start of a brand new day. So good to be in your company, and a very fun show we have for you today. We've got the 4 Viewers' Choice contestants from Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition. If you missed it yesterday, we'll tell you all about it and how you can make someone's dream come true by simply going onto Presenter Search's Twitter page and voting for which one of those 4 you'd like to see make their way through to the top 10. But we'll be conversing and enjoying ourselves with them throughout the morning. But in the meantime, let's quickly get you updated on what's happening in and around the country and the world with the news headlines.
Thank you, Kat. Let's take a look at those news headlines. President Cyril Ramaphosa said the World Economic Forum that started yesterday in Cape Town should be used as a platform to showcase the true nature of South Africa. Ramaphosa called for an end to hostilities between some South Africans and foreign nationals and assured the world that the government is working to ensure that South Africa is a safe home for all. Power utility Eskom says it will keep the lights on despite a very challenging winter period. Speaking to the media in Johannesburg, Chairperson and CEO of Eskom, Jabu Mabuza, announced that they have enough coal stock and will continue to keep the lights on over the summer period. However, the power system will remain tight in the coming months due to increased plant maintenance. In international news, students from the University of Zambia have taken to the streets of the Zambian capital, Lusaka, to protest against attacks on foreign nationals in South Africa. In Nigeria, police have beefed up security outside South African-owned businesses in the capital as they are expecting protests following the violence in South Africa. Cancer has overtaken heart disease as the leading cause of death in wealthy countries and could become the world's biggest killer within just a few decades if current trends persist. Researchers said yesterday where cancer now kills twice as many people as heart disease. And finally, as Hurricane Dorian continues to pummel the Bahamas, one woman is rounding up as many stray dogs as she can fit into her home. Already, she has taken in a total of 97. Chela Phillips operates a rescue called the Voiceless Dogs of Nassau, Bahamas. It's not an official rescue shelter, and she doesn't receive any kind of help from the government. It's just her and her love for the homeless dogs of Nassau. Phillips posted that 97 dogs are inside my house and 79 of them are in my master bedroom. At least they are respecting my bed and nobody has dared to jump in. Since her post went viral, Phillips has been receiving donations from people all over the world. On that feel-good note, it's time for us to take a look at what's happening in the world of sport. Here's Graham.
Ahead of the World Cup, some different rugby news, but still involving Springbok. Springbok veteran Tendai Beeston Twararira and probably rookie of the year, Herschel Yankees, have both been included in the Barbarian squad who will face Fiji at Twickenham on the 16th of November later this year. Then on to tennis news locally. Tickets for the anticipated match in Africa 6 tennis match between the giants of the game, Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, set to take place at the Cape Town Stadium, hopefully to break a world record, was sold out in just over 10 minutes yesterday. Then on to more current global tennis news. The 23-time Grand Slam champion Serena Williams has now cruised into the US Open semi-finals and made it look easy, beating China's Wang Qiang 6-1, 6-love in just 44 minutes. That while we experienced another shock as third seed Roger Federer crashed out of the competition, losing to Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov 6-4, 3-6, 6-4, 6-2. And then on to cricket and a battle royale unfolding in the UK. Steve Smith led Australia to 170 for 3. That was after ending the day on 60 runs from 93 deliveries on the opening day of the 4th Ashes Test, currently playing out at Old Trafford. That, of course, last night. We'll expand on those headlines in a half hour or so.
Money, money. Money, money.
Taking a look at those roads, here's what you need to be aware of in KZN in Pinetown. There has been a truck accident that's on the N3 westbound before the Cliffdale interchange. Then 2 lanes are currently obstructed and heavy delays can be expected. Please use an alternative route this morning. And then, of course, in the Western Cape near Googs on the N2 inbound, there is congestion between Airport Approach Road and the Mowbray Main Road. The average travelling speed is around 20 km an hour with delays of up to 30 minutes. Please use some patience, if nothing else. And then on the Metro Rail Southern Line, there is sand on the tracks. That's between the St. James and Simonstown interchange, and that's impacting the train service, obviously, as from the T0107 inbound, outbound trains terminal at Muizenberg until further notice. And commuters are advised to make use of an alternative mode of transport between Muizenberg and Simonstown, obviously. And that's where we leave our traffic. Let's take a look at the weather.
Thank you very much, Graham. Let's take a look at your weather, but first we take a look at your sunrise pictures. Thank you so much, Cynthia Wakuleapi, for sending us your sunrise picture from Witbank in Mpumalanga, where partly cloudy conditions can be expected with a shower or thunderstorm towards the evening, reaching a maximum of 26 degrees. Thank you for that. Denver Leroux sent us his sunrise picture from Port Elizabeth, where mainly cloudy conditions can be expected with a passing morning shower and a southeasterly wind reaching a maximum of 17 degrees. Thank you so much, guys, for those pictures. You can do the same by getting them through to us on our Facebook page. It's Expresso Morning Show SABC3. And now we take a look at those temperatures, starting off in Polokwane, a low of 11, reaching a high of 27 today. High humidity for Mbombela, starting off at 14, peaking at 26 degrees. If you're out in the capital city, that's Pretoria, 11 and 28. Johannesburg, your low is 9 today, reaching a high of 26, with Mahikeng pulling through the highest temperatures in the country, 13 your start, peaking at a maximum of 30 degrees. Klerksdorp, 11 and a high of 29, with Kimberley starting off at 10 and a maximum of 24 degrees. Bloemfontein, minimum of 6 degrees and a maximum of 23, and heavy rainfall is expected for Richards Bay, 15 and 23 your temperatures. A thunderstorm expected for Pietermaritzburg, 10 your low, reaching a high of 18, and a couple of showers are expected for Durban, starting off at 16, reaching a high of 20. If you're out in Mthatha, a thunderstorm expected, 9 your low, reaching a high of 13, with occasional rain for East London, starting off at 11 and reaching a maximum of 18 degrees. Occasional drizzle for Craddock, 5 your minimum and a maximum of 16, and a couple of showers for Port Elizabeth, starting off at a minimum of 11, reaching a high of 17. A morning shower for George, 7 and 15 your temperatures, with the lowest temperatures in the country coming through as Sutherland, 0 today, your low, reaching a high of 14, and high humidity is expected for Cape Town, 9, reaching a maximum of 20. If you're out in Worcester, your low is 6 and you will peak at a maximum of 19 degrees. Springbok coming through at 11 and a high of 27. And last, certainly not least, Uppington, your low today is 13 and you will reach a high of 30 degrees all throughout the day here on your Feel Good breakfast show in the country, rather. If you want to send us those pictures, use the hashtag Expresso Show. The next report will be just after 8 o'clock.
Listen, no matter what the weather is like in your part of the country, things are heating up on the island of Curacao. They know we're coming, baby. Hashtag TIOT9 is all the rage right now, with everyone across the country, almost everyone, sending in their audition tapes to Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook and letting us know how they want to be a part of one of the celebrity teams there. And of course, Bo Bosch is in the house, captain of hashtag Team Orange.
Praise.
Team Orange. Praise him. Praise him. Dude, I know that I'm excited. I know that you are excited as well at the prospect of going to this island. Like you said, you haven't been on an island before. This is your very first time. What are you most looking forward to while you're there?
I'm looking forward to walk around without my shirt. I've been training real hard, so I'm excited to maybe have one ab this December. I've never had an ab my whole life. I'm gunning for one, and I'm gunning for these guns on my arm. That is a personal thing I'm excited about, to walk around like going. I don't think that bad.
With one ab.
No, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about having fun with my teammates.
Yeah.
And also the other contestants. I think it's going to be so much fun, man.
Yeah, because you build like a family team rapport with everyone while you're there.
We're there for a while.
Yeah, we're there for a while.
Competition. We're frenemies.
Okay.
Best friend.
All right. But how are you preparing yourself for the contest? 'Cause it's more than just the physical aspect.
Yeah. So I'm working out 3 times a week just for my personal health. I'm not getting younger. I know I look 22, but I'm not 22. Thank you. I appreciate it. I look too legit to quit. Yes, I just dropped that for Afrikaans boy. Boom!
What is this?
So I'm working out there. I'm doing a lot of Oprah Winfrey podcasts just to get the mental stuff there.
I'm honestly believing everything you're saying right now.
That's true. That's the
Are you reading like the wisdom
I'm
of Sundays?
doing a lot of podcasts. I'm getting mentally fit because it's not all about the physical stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that, and I'm just getting ready, man. I'm exploring self-tan options just to get a little bit more, not as super vampire look like this. Let's get it more brown.
Oh man! Obviously, comedy is one of your strong points. You're one of the funniest people I know. How would you suggest to someone else out there, what should they implement into their video to stand out?
Yeah.
What would you say they should do?
So what I'm looking for is someone that's going to be fun. So in your audition tape, do something different, be different than whatever all the other audition tapes out there are looking like.
Yeah.
Bring
like,
your.
Hi, my name is Katlejo.
Yeah.
I want to be with Bo Bosch.
I don't even need to know your name. I need to look at you. You don't need to make me laugh. You need to be different.
Yeah.
You need to be mentally strong. Don't be prettier than me. I think there can only be place for one. We can't be two pretty people because how are we gonna do the mental challenges if we're just two smart people? So stronger than me can work.
Yeah.
More abs than me can work as well. If you have a mustache bigger than me, that's fine.
Yeah.
But just be different. I think I want someone that can be different and that's open for fun and just open for last minute changes. Improv.
Yeah. From a visual point of view, because you're the person with the creative eye.
Yeah.
What would you say in your video should you include? Like, what tips do you have actually? Yeah.
Well, I think do like a shot like this, so I can see your face and I can see your personality. Don't go too far, too wide, like a medium. You call it an MCU, medium close-up. You're welcome. Free education right there. So go for an MCU shot, and I think look in the camera. I want to see those eyes.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna win. Is we lock eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk to me like that.
It's too long.
Okay.
Between friends, it's too long.
All right. I apologize.
3-4 seconds gets too long.
That's right. Dude, how competitive are you? Because for the most part, I only know the fun side of you. How competitive are you?
I'm actually not that competitive. For me, it's all about the fun as well. I feel like if you come with 50% with fun attitude, the rest will fall in place. So I'm one of those guys. Even though if I lose, I'll be like, hey, at least I had fun on an island.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen though.
Well, looking good because you've already won, right?
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened.
Now he said it.
Because you said it first. Because you said it first.
The cat said I won. I won.
Hashtag TIOT9. And so you've had it. You've heard it from the man himself, the captain of Team Orange. If you have a little bit of humor, but you have that confidence, you can make eye contact for longer than 4 seconds as a teammate because it's connection, then you want to be part of Boer Bosch's team. Record that video of yourself and audition telling us why you and how you would outsmooth the competition on the island. Send that video over to Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Make sure that you use that hashtag TIOT9, and it could be you winning smooth fame and fortune in this season of Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao. If you're looking for T's and C's that apply and more information, you can find all of that on tropica.co.za. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back on the other side.
I'm Boer Bosch, I'm a musician and an actor, and I live in Johannesburg. Come find your smooth fame and fortune with me, Boer, on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao. I'm super excited to go to the island and have some fun in the sun, and hopefully you can join me. My favorite tropical flavor is orange. It's not just a good color, it's also a great taste. It's smooth, and it's romantic like the sunset. My ideal teammate must be fun, strong, be up for some jokes, and be up for some money. You know you want to be part of the smooth fame and fortune on the Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao this year. I know you want to. All you need to do, you buy a Tropica, you follow the entry details on the back of the bottle, you make a video, you upload it to Twitter or Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag TIOT9 and tell me why you want to be on my team. Remember, when you send your audition tapes in, keep it funny, keep it fresh, be yourself, but be different and don't be better looking than me. And then you could be winning fame and fortune with me on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao.
A very good morning to you and welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. We're live, large and in charge on this Thursday morning, and it's so good to be in your company. Now, I am Zoleka, more than my surname. The long-awaited memoir from the eldest granddaughter of the late Madiba grants deeper insight and greater understanding into the life of a woman who has made great strides in society but still faces many challenges. And she joins us on Expresso this morning to share about her life's journey and how she put it all down on paper for us to read. It's great to have her here, Zoleka Mandela. Ladies and gentlemen, on your Feel Good Breakfast show, our queen. Great to have you here.
Good morning to you and good morning to the Expresso viewers.
Yeah, it's so fantastic to have you here, but I think the one thing that everybody knows across the world is that your grandfather certainly didn't lead an easy life. It was filled with so much struggle. Would you say that being a Mandela has had any significant impact on how you've led your life? And if so, what's that impact been?
Yes, it has, because coming from this family, there's a certain way you expected to behave, not only by a family, but by the general public. You know, it's playing itself right now as we speak, where people are saying, but you can't say that about the spate of the violence in Johannesburg regarding immigrants. And I'm saying, well, I'm not my grandfather. I'm me. Yeah. You know, this is not an expression by the Mandela family, it is an expression by myself. So it's been that tussle, you know, throughout my life, but I have found my own voice and I stand on my truth and I will not waver from that.
Yeah. So what do you set out to talk about and explain about your life in this new book?
Well, I've set to explain that about the big portion that has been missing in my grandfather's life, and it is predominantly that of his first family, my grandmother, Evelyn, and my father, Tembekile, who died in a car accident at the age of 24, the branch that I come from. And also my struggles through life, my challenges, the expectations that people impose on me, not because of anything, but because I'm the progeny of this man. And how I've wrestled with that and finding my own voice within my family first and in the broader community.
Yeah. You know, I know we all know, and it's a big conversation at the moment, that the country's been hit by the scourge of violence against women and children, which we're seeing happen just in Women's Month, and now what you've mentioned earlier on around, you know, the xenophobic attacks against, obviously, foreign nationals. What are your thoughts on the state of violence and these violent acts that we're seeing play out?
Well, for me to call them xenophobia is misleading, because the recent ones, the trigger was the immigrants that were attacking the police downtown Johannesburg. No citizen of any country can tolerate people that you welcome as visitors attacking police, because that's an attack on the state. We cannot sit by and watch that. Yes, granted, there is a bit of a criminal element in that. It is not only crime that is committed by foreign nationals, but, you know, if there are undocumented people, which we do have, that's one thing that we have to acknowledge. There are undocumented people, and it's easy for an undocumented person to commit crime because you can't trace them. And our open borders are presenting us with a challenge, because we currently now have limited resources for our own people. The unemployment rate has hit unprecedented proportions. Coupled with that, we have undocumented immigrants that are conducting illicit business. We cannot allow, our children have turned into zombies through drugs. We cannot be watching that and saying, you know, it's all hunky-dory. Gender-based violence, it is something that we need to do something about. And my plea today is to the president, to say to him, we need to talk seriously about bringing back the death penalty. I have signed the petition to bring back the death penalty, but for me it should go beyond that. First, we need to overhaul our current justice system, because when you say we must bring back the death penalty. I agree with that. But the assumption is that the perpetrators will be brought to book, and we all know they don't. They're not, most of the time, they're not brought to book. So until we overhaul that first, to make sure that they are brought to book, that when they are punished and we reinstate the capital punishment, they do meet the capital punishment, because to reinstate capital punishment without, revamping our justice system to make sure that if a woman reports rape or domestic abuse, it is taken seriously. Recently, Dr. Ndlovu, at a funeral, it was revealed that when she went to Honeydew police station, police told her to go back to her house because it's domestic. This is domestic violence. This is a domestic violence. They can't talk about it. It's between husband and wife. If we have police that are doing that, then it's a moot point bringing back the death penalty. And because if we don't bring back the death penalty, we are tired as women, we are tired as society of men killing us. Uyinene was not killed. I mean, the statement that was issued by government that women need to speak out, Uyinene was not, I feel that it's insensitive, because Uyinene was not in a relationship with the man that killed her. So how could she say anything when she was not in a relationship with that man? So if they don't do something, because as a public, we have a right to protect ourselves and to seek justice. And there will be vigilante groups that will start seeking justice, because women are crime scenes. We are walking crime scenes. And we can't take that any longer. We can't bring up our children in that toxic environment.
Yeah, and I guess that's the poison that is running through the veins of South Africa right now. And there's a sense of extreme hopelessness of defeat. And so encouraging to see the protests that have been going on, the peaceful protests that have been going on, where people are saying that enough is enough, because enough is enough. Yesterday, enough was enough. Last year, enough was enough. What would be your message of encouragement or hope to kind of speak life and breathe life back into our country that I think is at such a low point right now?
It is to say, we first have to bring back law and order and stability, because amongst the noise, we can't hear anything. If you're in a noisy place, you can't even hear yourself think. That's the first thing. We need to restore order. Once we've restored order, we need to sit around the table and dialogue, all parties, immigrants, all stakeholders, interministerial type of dialogue where there's government, there's civil society, there's faith-based organization, there's a citizenry. Sit around the table and look at how we can deal with the scourge of lawlessness, of gender-based violence, of undocumented people, because we cannot continue to have undocumented people in our country.
If I could, maybe finally, for people that are looking at this beautiful cover right now, who would you say needs to read this book, and what would they gain and take away from reading it?
It's just about everybody, because it's not only do I talk about my challenges, I talk about how I overcame them. And for a person seeking to find their own voice, yes, they must read it. For a person seeking to find perhaps how, iconic families deal with grief, with depression, with gender violence, with rape, and how to overcome it, they are the people that can read the book.
Thank you so much,
Mama Zoleka Mandela. Well, the book is I Am Zoleka, More Than My Surname. It sounds very interesting. It's available now from all leading online and book retailers. So get your hands on a copy right away. It sounds like there's so much to take out of it. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Skip
washing liquid and Siemens washing machines understand just how precious your wardrobe is to you, which is why we're sharing this fashion care series called Investment Dressing every Thursday here on Expresso Show. Now, making sure your fashion favorites look like new for longer is what it's all about. And today, we're joined by fashion stylist Taryn Appel, who's here to discuss the ideal capsule wardrobe and how we can create endless outfits. Taryn, the lady of the morning. Good morning, darling.
How are you?
I am fantastic, especially since you're going to be asking some questions that's been going on in my mind for the longest time. I have this problem where I have a wardrobe full of clothes, but nothing to wear. I'm sure you hear this all the time.
Right. So I know many people have fallen victim to that sort of thing. I've in the past as well, I admit it. But I think it's because we're so naturally drawn to all things new and trending that we're constantly filling our wardrobes with these statement trendy pieces.
Exactly.
And then we wear them once and then we don't want to wear them again.
And can't wear them again
or
either.
Don't know how to wear them. So this is where a solid foundation in your wardrobe or a capsule is essential because it contains versatile pieces and versatile enough to go with just about anything so you can restyle looks for every day.
Okay, so that is the dream right there. Now that we know what the dream is, how do we get there? How does one create the perfect capsule wardrobe?
So in a nutshell, a capsule is essentially timeless, classic, versatile pieces that have longevity, that can seamlessly incorporate into your wardrobe and work very well along those statement pieces and your classics that you already own. There isn't a limit to it, there isn't a complete list, because what I love, you might not love, or the next person might not love either. So the easiest way to establish what you should be adding to your foundation is if you can find pieces that you feel like you can wear forever and that won't go out of fashion or date.
That's amazing. All right, I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you.
Okay.
Which outfits do we need to have to make sure that we can perfectly style things that will work both for the work week and for the weekend?
Right. So straight cut or tapered jeans is probably the easiest piece to wear with just about anything. I'm sure you own a pair of go-to trusty denim. Many do. But for work, it's important to look at the wash and style. So an even coloured pair or one that doesn't have any rips at the pocket or the knee or the hem would be most appropriate for work. Then there's the collared shirt, which is probably the most obvious choice when it comes to workwear, especially in a corporate environment. But the key is in the styling. It will elevate your look and sort of break that balance of that basic nature of the shirt. So I would choose a shirt that isn't tailored or fitted, something that has a little bit more volume in case you want to wear it completely unbuttoned or have something laid underneath, half tucked, half untucked, or completely tucked for volume.
There's versatility right there.
Exactly. Then there's the basic t-shirt, by far the most versatile item. I can't live without mine. I think I've got like 5 versions of the same white t-shirt in my wardrobe. And that's because it's so versatile and easy to layer under slip dresses, simply paired with the wide leg pants or your trusty jeans. You could even replace your shirt that you would normally wear with a suit to work with a t-shirt and it'll instantly modernize your look.
Beautiful.
A basic white crew is always a winner.
Stunning.
But there's black, navy, melange grey that also work quite well because those are all classic colors. And then, last but not least, is the longer length blazer. This is one of my favorites. It's not on the top of many people's list, but it's really versatile. It's great for layering under trench coats, under wool coats, over dresses. You could even pair it with the pants or a jeans and create your own version of a deconstructed suit. I would look to black, grey, earthy tones because that will stretch your wear because of the colours that are so classic and natural.
And that's about it in a nutshell. I love it. I love it. I was making those mental notes. What would you say, just finally, is your key to choosing those versatile, timeless pieces?
Okay, so it's one thing choosing a timeless, versatile piece like we've discussed before, but it's another thing when it comes to longevity.
Of course.
So when you're investing in your classic pieces, key investing, you should look to quality, long-lasting fabrics that can withstand wash after wash and season after season. So spending just a little bit more on your clothing will definitely be worth it in the long run.
I hear you.
When you don't have to replace it every 6 months or every year.
Wonderful.
Another trick to choosing timeless pieces is looking to transitional dressing. So classic cover-ups like the biker jacket, the denim jacket, the trench coat, and the blazer, like we've mentioned before, are all super versatile and work for any season. So at the end of the day, it's simply about choosing what works for your style and your wardrobe, and essentially what will have longevity.
Oh, it's like having a style guru on speed dial. Thank you so much. Call me. Well, there we go. The perfect capsule wardrobe takes an equal measure of investment in both selecting timeless styles, but also maintaining those items so you get the maximum wear out of them. Over to the Siemens studio for some savvy wash care tips for keeping our wardrobe looking fantastic.
Sharing her expertise on how best to take care of your investment wardrobe, I have here Nicole Driver from Siemens. How would you recommend we keep those hard-working items in our closet looking good?
Siemens has spent many years in finding the right technologies for our clothing. The machines are equipped with a variety of different programs. What's very important is to always find the correct program equipped for the right textile, as well as the right detergent best suited for the cleanest wash results.
And what detergent would you recommend in order for us to keep our investment closet looking bright and new?
We recommend using Skip Intelligent to keep your clothes looking like new.
Skip Intelligent uses fiber care technology to help smooth fabric surfaces, remove bobbles and loose fibers with every wash. Skip goes beyond stain removal as it helps to protect your fabrics against everyday wear and tear, leaving your clothing looking vibrant for longer. Don't forget to check the care label for more information on how to best care for your clothing.
We are in the presence of greatness. Zoleka Mandela is here with us on our Feel Good Breakfast show. Of course, her book is out now and available for you to get. But what we want to get for you is a fresh cup of coffee.
Thank you.
How do you prefer yours, Mama?
Strong and black like my man.
Sis Princess, do you have one of those?
Yes.
Okay, you'll be making one of those with your 100% Arabica beans, and I'll have one as well. So are you going to be doing a book tour, by the way? Because authors do these book tours and they do signings.
Yes, Exclusive Books has agreed to do book signings, so I will be doing a book tour. First locally, because I believe charity begins at home, then I can go international.
And I'm sure that you will have a broad international audience because we've got people watching us from all over the world.
Really?
We've got some comments on social media here. This is someone here saying absolutely loving it, always watching you guys from China. You do a good job, thank you very much, Rue. And then Marcia says, this is flipping awesome. Hello from Swaziland. Hello, Swaziland. Alice with Dimples, that's her name on Twitter, says, watching Expresso show all the way from China. You guys make my day at Expresso Show. Thank you very much to everyone watching on YouTube all across the world. We do appreciate it. Throw some comments at us. Engage with us. We've got great guests on the show and always trying to make your day extra good in whatever way that we possibly can. We're going to take a quick break while we get Zoleka's coffee, strong and black, and we'll see you on the other side.
Okay, thank you.
A taste loved by those who have tried it. McAfee, great coffee, simple. See you after the break.
Tune in to the next episode of The Next Brand Ambassador.
Watch us as we put our top 15 through the paces on their next challenge.
It's real. The game's on.
Why are they putting us on the spot?
There's just so much to do. I am shooketh.
I'm just going to have to pull up my socks here.
It's crunch time and it's not looking good.
Catch us on SABC3 at 7:30 because the stage is yours. I like that, yeah.
Sharing her expertise on how best to take care of your investment wardrobe, I have here Nicole.
Fantastic.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, last night's episode of Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, was jam-packed, full of reveals. We met your top 10, and we also found out that there are 4 contestants that you at home can vote back into the competition by submitting your favorite into the poll pinned at the top of Presenter Search's Twitter page. Right now, we're joined by one of these contestants. Put your hands together for Sunanda, everybody! Come on.
I'm clapping for myself.
Clap for yourself.
You've got the first element of this job down pat. You've got to celebrate for yourself, you've got to clap for yourself, and you can be proud of yourself right now.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. I am proud of myself.
A lot of people connected with this process. A lot of people have auditioned. A lot of amazing people.
Yeah.
It is subjective, yes, and we know that it's being channeled through judges, but you've also got to have your chops. You've got to be able to do this, and we know that you're fresh, so we're not expecting you to be the end result yet, but you've started on that journey. How much of a validation has it been kind of getting this second chance, this opportunity to say, hang on a minute, because I would imagine it's been a bit of a roller coaster emotionally. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling absolutely amazing. It truly is a validation to know that there are people behind the scenes in the industry that you want to get into who think that you have something.
We see you, girl.
Literally. So it's something that I'm trying to be very intentional about and to use to the best of my ability and to make sure that it works for me.
Good.
Yeah. Well, with the whole country watching, no pressure, what would you say to South Africa right now in a bid to make sure that you can secure a spot in Presenter Search's On 3's top 10? The stage is your, honey. Take it away.
Thank you. So I'm a person who's very intentional about everything that she does, and I feel like me sitting on this couch is not by chance. It's a matter of preparation meets opportunity. I started radio when I was about 11 years old. It's been like 14 years, and I want to take everything that I've learned with that journey, the consistency, the hard work, that genuine authenticity, as well as knowing how to maneuver the communities, as well as the responsibility of having access to communities across South Africa, to my television screen or to your television screen. And if you know a Sunanda, you know that a Sunanda is someone who's all about having conversations. I do have a YouTube channel focused solely on that. Conversations grow people. People learn from conversations. I feel like it's much like reading books. So I want to take something that I've been doing and put it on a bigger platform, which is like Expresso. Also, like being a presenter on SABC3 is amazing. Like, it's a narrative that's really not shown of South Africa. Just the fact that SABC3 shows South Africa as stylish, as successful. I want to be a part of that, and obviously also just have great conversations on this couch, and necessary conversations as well.
Wow.
Very well.
I feel like that just went pow right there. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I noticed none of the other contestants were clapping, shame, but that's a good sign. Means you were really strong. No, it's cool to see the way that you guys are supporting each other, which is a big step, because we're all about that. We really are a collaboration. We are only as good as each other promote us and allow us to be. So we love the fact that you've got that, but it's conversation, and you smashed that.
Oh, thank you.
Well, there are 8 more weeks on this journey to finding out who will take the 2 coveted presenting spots right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So you can share in on this exciting process simply by tuning in to Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. with repeats every Saturday at 1 p.m. right here on SABC3. The stage is yours.
My name is Sunanda Magina. I'm a small town girl from the Eastern Cape who moved to Johannesburg. I think you should vote for me to become the next presenter on the Expresso show, because I feel like I'm a great combination of preparation meets opportunity. I've been part of the industry since I was 11 years old doing radio, and what that has taught me is to truly just be genuine and being myself. And I feel like that would be a great addition to the Expresso team. And also, I'm boss. Come on, vote for me. Or else.
We've met them, the contestants of Presenter Search on 3, but of course we do know that the last night's episode of Presenter Search was just entertainment at its best, and we've got 4 of the Wildcard contestants. We're asking you, which one of them do you think will shine the brightest right here on Expresso? And taking a look at your comments that have come through on social media, Anelka Frita says, Kuhle Adams has such a great presence on screen. It's amazing. Such command is what we need. Draws your attention and keeps you focused on whatever she is saying. We've got Josephine Pixton saying, good morning, family. They're all good. The first hunk from the right with blonde hair. My favorite one, that's of course Danny. And Bonki Ngosi Rasi says, Expresso Morning Show SABC3, it's Zenande. She has that Musa Kaiser vibe and has a purple heart next to it over there. Ooh, crushes already coming through here. And Mkwezi B Beats says, I can't tell. Just hire them all. They're all killing it. What do you think? Let us know on the socials. It's Expresso Morning Show SABC3 on Facebook. Use that hashtag Expresso Show. And remember that you can still head out to the Twitter page, Presenter Search's Twitter page. The poll has been pinned right at the top, and vote for the person that you want to see returning into the top 10.
Well, they are a lovely bunch indeed. We've been enjoying them so much. And also, we've been enjoying the company of Mum Zoleka Mandela, who joins us this morning to share stories of her books, but also some of her favorite culinary delights, Anel.
Yeah.
The two of you come a long way. You were friends.
Yeah, over 20 years, yeah. So we're cooking together today because we're very excited about
Fantastic.
that.
We are also very excited about that. So make sure that you don't miss out. Stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast show. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Kesabia and I pretend to be other people for a living. Come find your smooth fame and fortune on Tropica Island of Treasure Carousel. To join me on the island, all you have to do is buy a bottle of Tropica, follow the entry details, upload a video of yourself telling me why you'd be my ideal partner. Upload it on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Hashtag TIOT9. And you could join me in paradise and find smooth fame and fortune.
welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. The show is racing by. I can't believe we've got less than an hour to share with you, but let's share it in a positive and an enlightening way. The exciting and informative nationwide Vodacom Connected Youth Roadshow, presented, of course, by Dean and the guys at Pride Factor, have made us so proud. They've drawn to a close, and one of the groundbreaking opportunities it provided was the chance for young entrepreneurs, some of the most important people in the country right now, gave them the opportunity to take the stage and pitch their business ideas and their models for the chance to win 5,000 Rand towards those enterprises.
Exactly. Each campus winner received 5,000 Rand along with an entry into the grand prize competition, in which the best overall presentation was selected to win a green scooter valued at 120,000 Rand. The winning business branding will be applied to the scooter, immediately turning a small business into an incredibly viable enterprise with earning potential.
Yeah, you just got park whatever you wanted.
I know.
I love it. It's actually a really funky, really cool idea.
Cool.
Get you thinking out of the box. I would imagine it would have been a very, very tough debate between the judges, but we are thrilled to announce that the winner of this amazing prize is indeed, and I want to hear a drum roll in the background, Wits University's Khotso Richard Skosana. And this is cool because he's the proprietor of the delivery service Tumamina Express Services, so he now gets to do it on his own branded scooter. Congratulations on the prize and all the best with your growing business. Khotso, really, really cool.
Well done. Now, the roadshow may be over, but there are still amazing opportunities and valuable knowledge of like skills and real-world readiness. So keep up to date with them by simply following the hashtag #ConnectedYouth on social media and by visiting pridefactor.co.za.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares. Clover, for the love of cheese.
Made with love by Clover.
And there's lots of love in this kitchen this morning, I can tell you that, as we prepare to make something super simple but super tasty, because sometimes the simplest things in life give us the greatest pleasures. And here to enjoy the simpler things in life that we're about to make today, which is a clover herby baked feta, perfect for you. We have, of course, Zoleka Mandela, joined by Anel Potgieter. Best friends, besties. How did the two of you become friends?
Well, we met as medical reps.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah, way back in pharmaceutical days.
Over 20 years now, and here you are reunited on TV. Yep. Absolutely amazing. What are we going to be making, Anel?
We're going to make a gooey, warm feta bake with lashings of olive oil and olives and rosemary and thyme. And we're going to sweep it up with a crusty bread.
Oh my goodness. Mamdilaka, is this something that would tantalize your taste buds?
Well, not necessarily. If I don't like olives, what do I put?
Tomatoes, like sliced tomatoes or red peppers or green peppers or anything like that. Okay. But let me show you how.
Yes, let's get into it.
So you take that and you pat it dry.
Okay, so this is our feta cheese, right?
Okay, so just put it on the plate. Here's another one.
By the way, I have a question. Why is feta cheese preserved or packaged in water like it is? It
needs to go into a brine. This is a salty brine to keep it fresh. Otherwise, it's just going to froth, actually.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it needs to go in a brine, a salty brine, like any preserves. To preserve it. Yeah, because it's like a fresh thing. Now you can just add some olives over it.
These are, of course, the pitted olives, right?
Yeah, it's pitted olives. So, and as I said, if you don't like olives, you can use anything. Beautiful tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomatoes, right?
Sun-dried tomatoes, yes, especially those that are already soaked in some olive oil and vinegar, those delicious ones. So you can put a bit of that on.
I must say that
skimpy. Don't be so skimpy and stingy.
I also, at some point, I didn't like olives at all until I went to Spain.
Really?
And had fresh olives with rebujito and was enjoying just the Spanish vibe around it, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. So I wonder whether that's why they say olives are an acquired taste, right?
Yeah.
It takes you a certain kind of moment or instance.
I don't have herbs in my garden.
Don't you have a herb garden?
Seriously, Anna, where do I get
Do you have a bottle of like oregano or something in your cupboard?
I'm good. Yes, I do.
Okay, you can sprinkle that over.
I'm gonna grow some weed. Can I put some weed?
No, censor that.
It's too late. It's live TV, baby.
No, but let me do medicinal one.
For medicinal purposes, Anel.
Okay, for medicinal
I mean, it's been decriminalized, okay?
Cannabis. I don't mean weed, I mean cannabis.
And now we're going to put some lashings of beautiful, drizzle it with olive oil.
See, that could be your CBD oil as well. If
Yes,
usable. Question that I have though, when you do get into the kitchen, Mandela, what do you like to make? What's your dish of choice?
My dish of choice is stir-fried paella.
Wow. Stir-fried paella. That's amazing.
It's
That
actually
sounds great.
a dish that I was taught by Mama Xoli, who used to be my grandfather's cook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And would you give us a quick breakdown of what that recipe sounds
You
like?
know, it's you have your noodles.
Yes.
You know, Woolies have made things very easy for us, and you have those the chopped julienne strips. With the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And you saute that, and you prepare your fish on the side. You cut it into small pieces, battered fish, and you have your prawns.
Yes.
And sometimes I can put calamari, saute that, and just toss around in a pan. Voila.
A variant of
She's
flavors.
kept her figure for over 20 years. Let me tell you, she eats healthy. I'm the one dipping into the wrong stuff. Can I dip in that now?
You are most welcome to
Because
do
this is like
so.
180 degrees for about a half an hour. You bake that.
Okay.
And then you get this gooiness.
Lovely
Must
stuff.
taste this. I know you only like healthy food, but you're going to have to taste it.
SMS the keyword clover to
I didn't have breakfast, so I haven't had breakfast yet.
There we go, there we go.
Yes,
You can
yes,
dip
so
into it.
okay.
And of course, with the variants of different flavored feta that you get, this could provide for various kind of flavor profiles, as I said, on your serving plate if you can for your guests when they come around. So would you serve this as a starter?
I think you can even do it beautiful as a main course with a lovely salad on the side and a beautiful bread. I will serve it as a starter, main course. It is divine.
Oh, there you go. And you have this beautiful black pepper feta over here. There's the plain one. There's the mixed herb one as well. Of course, Clover cheese range includes a variety of different cheeses ranging from cheddar, Gouda, Tusses, and white cheddar to feta, of course. And you can use it in your cooking, in your baking. It's perfect as a snack. May I get a taste as well?
Yeah.
Nice and warm film.
Do you taste that creamy saltiness and the olives?
The herbs just gives it a round taste.
I would definitely serve this up as a starter with a glass of bubbles.
Whoa.
Just a glass of bubbles while everyone is just kind of mingling around and getting acquainted with each other at the beginning of the dinner night.
No praat jy my taal.
Oh, listen, I'm turning to be quite an events coordinator. Let's quickly show you how we made this.
It's time to get ready for some spring entertainment. Try your hand at making this easy and delicious Clover Herby baked feta, ideal for those lazy weekend afternoons with friends. Place 200 grams of Clover plain feta cheese on top of kitchen paper and pat to dry excess moisture. Then arrange it in a baking tray and scatter over 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh thyme and rosemary. Next, add a quarter cup of pitted olive pride Kalamata olives, a quarter cup of pitted olive pride green olives, and a touch of pride. Bake the feta at 180 degrees Celsius until golden. And serve with slices of toasted ciabatta. Become an entertainment pro this season and celebrate spring. It's easier than you think.
Made with love by Clover.
I've got to say that, well, first of all, SMS Clover to 33728 for the recipe. But for somebody who doesn't like olives, Mam Dileka has been dipping into this feta dish. Like, I can't believe it.
I'm staying away from the olives.
But the flavor infusion is certainly there. And I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Anel, well done.
Dankie, baie dankie. I'm sure you're going to use this with a bit of entertaining this summer.
Yes, and my daughter is a sucker for olives and sun-dried tomatoes. So,
cool.
Infuse those into the recipe. Yeah, so if you'd like to try it out at home, SMS that keyword Clover to 33728. Try it out and bon appetit.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares. Clover, for the love of cheese.
Made with love by Clover.
But even...
Well, we're waiting.
We're
waiting.
so...
Why are we waiting?
I don't want to seem like demanding or anything,
Are we
but
waiting?
you guys did unfortunately pump it up so much.
Come on now. Tell me, so you're singing this song as if like utle o tshwere ke tlala to the show. You didn't eat at home?
I haven't had a chance to eat at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm still
have at
olive straight off.
Have at it.
This is amazing.
G-Man.
Grab an olive there.
Kind of thing.
Ooh. Are you giving me a whole thing?
No, you can grab this one.
Oh, wow.
Just be careful, it is hot. It is hot.
Have you tasted some of this, Kat?
I have, in the kitchen.
Would you like some now?
I'm good for now. I want your reactions. Yeah?
Lots of crunching going on.
Leanne, loving it. Honger kinders hier so, honger kinders.
Proe my.
Julle het nie eens gebid vir die kossie.
Oh.
Not even a thank you, Father. Thank you.
Didn't you not
for the food, for...
Godly. You've done it. You've done the things, Mam Dilega. You've done the things. And now we do.
Don't fear the flu. Boost your immune system with Effaflu C Immune Booster by Pharmadynamics. Effective, affordable healthcare.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3 now. Last night, the episode of Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, was fire. It was jam-packed full of reveals. You got to meet your top 10, and we also found out that there are 4 contestants that you, the viewer, can vote back into the competition by submitting your favorite into the poll pinned to the top of Presenter Search's Twitter page. Right now, we're joined by one of the 4 contestants. Put your hands together for Rushaan, everybody!
Pew, pew, pew. I remember so well. It's like it was yesterday when they went on to your audition, and of course they announced the person that would make it into the top 10, and you weren't that person. You must have been disappointed, obviously.
To be honest, I wasn't disappointed. The thing is, I never actually planned to be a presenter, and the thing was when my sister was like, yo, you should actually try this out.
Yeah.
And then, so I tried out like the last hour before submission, I like submitted, and then I got like the DM, and then I got to auditions, and I didn't get the call back, and then a week later it was like, yo, you made it as a wildcard. I was like, what?
How did that feel? When you got that call saying you've got another chance now to prove yourself, how did that feel for you?
Bro, like how I see it is that the plan that I had for my career and for life wasn't to be a presenter, but you know, they say if you want to make God have a good laugh, then tell God your plans.
Yeah,
because everything is set on His side, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it was totally unexpected.
Well,
totally unexpected.
We also want you to tell the audience your plans. Okay, and we promise we're not going to laugh.
Lovely.
You have the opportunity now in front of the entire South Africa to plead your case and let us know why now this is something you want to do.
Thank you.
Don't be nervous. Take your moment. The stage is yours.
There we go.
Away.
So Firstly, I'd like to say that I think I'd be a world-class addition to the Expresso team, pun intended. Secondly, as a person, I believe a lot in growth, and I really do believe that the Expresso show has the platform that would provide me with this ability to do that, which is why I would take this opportunity very seriously.
I love it. I love it. Rushaan doing the things.
Rushaan Pillay. Well, you can head on over to Twitter. The tweet is pinned over there.
Yeah.
And there are, of course, 8 more weeks on this journey to finding out who will take the 2 coveted presenting spots right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Now, share in this exciting process by tuning in to Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition, every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. with repeats every Saturday at 1:30 p.m. and right here on SABC 3. Where the stage
is yours.
Own it.
Thanks for hanging
Yo,
out.
what's up? I'm Rushaan Pillay, a.k.a. World Class. I'm from Benoni in the East Rand, and I'm a music producer. South Africa, you should vote for me because as an artist, I have the ability to pull things from the invisible world and manifest it into the physical world. And that's why I'm your best choice as a presenter.
Yeah, boy, yes. He's been promoting himself. Seems like an absolutely awesome guy, but ultimately you guys at home are going to have to decide whether it's going to be his or the other 3 contestants' opportunity to make it through as one of those wild card entrants. Big reveal on Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition last night. That door had been opened again for these incredible contestants. So their poor nerves, I think, have been through the ringer. But we've been asking you guys, which of these hopefuls have stood out this morning? What have people been saying?
Okay, this is what you had to say. Sipesihle Mgulwa said, for me, it's only one. Zenande. Yeah, for me, it's only one. Zenande. Okay. Then Elaine November said, morning, they're all amazing. Have a blessed day, Expresso fam. So kind of spreading the love.
Yeah, that buddy, you're amazing. You're amazing, dude.
Shireen Abrams says, good morning, my Expresso family. Happy Thursday. Presenter Search on 3 last night was fantastic. Just want to let the judges know I'm very happy with the choices they've made of the top 10.
We'll let them know.
I think Danny, love his personality. Also want to tell Leanne she's stunning and the best host ever. Wishing all of the contestants the very best. Have an awesome day, my Feel Good Breakfast show.
Wow, thank you, Shireen. What a lovely message.
Right, absolutely. Then Silo Makoto says, I have 3 people in mind, but I like to wish all the best on this journey. They did a good job and worked hard to prove themselves. They got this thing in them. That was very good to see South Africa still have more presenters out there who can turn the stage around when it comes to presenting.
Shame, but now only 3 of the 4. So now that one person must be thinking, is it me?
Is it me?
Who is it? That's rough, man. I think all 4 deserve an opportunity, but you can obviously have a vote. If you go onto our Twitter page, there is a link at the top of our timeline there where you can click onto that live Twitter poll. You only get to vote once, though, so think about it.
Think about it carefully. And then afterwards, there's still a top 10 to go, right?
Yeah.
Because it's 8 more weeks
Then it
remaining
begins.
in this journey that is Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition. Of course, make sure that you catch the show live on Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. and the repeats on Saturdays at 1 p.m. right here on SABC 3, where the stage is yours.
Own it.
This is Season 9 of Tropica Island of Treasure. Welcome to Curacao in the Caribbean.
Buy Tropica and come find your smooth fame and fortune. Audition online now to compete with your favorite celeb,
And you could join us in paradise.
and stand a chance to win your share of a smooth 1 million rand. Grab a Tropica for details and see you in paradise.
The more Tropica you buy, the more chances you have to win hundreds of thousands of prizes. Tropica, nothing smoother.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're live, large and in charge. Happy Thursday and so good to be in your company. And just as you thought we were done with all things tech talk, no. There's more fascinating news from the world of technology coming from the mind of one of the world's most
mindful minds.
Provocative minds.
Yeah, no, we did actually allude to this earlier when we did our first Tech Daily update. AI, big, very hot topic at the moment, and two of the greatest, probably most influential minds of our current age and generation have weighed in. So we've got Tesla's CEO, obviously Elon Musk, and Alibaba co-founder Jack Ma. They took the stage at the World AI Conference that recently took place in Shanghai to debate artificial intelligence and its implications for humanity.
Wow.
So, as expected, Ma took a far more optimistic stance than Musk. Ma encouraged people to have faith in humanity, our creativity, and the future. The flip side of that coin, Musk said that he thinks that AI is our downfall, is going to be, and perhaps how all intelligent beings are meant to end with their legacy. The AI taking over and expanding into the vast galaxy. I know it feels a bit crazy, but stop and think about it. It is grounded in some, I mean, we joke about our fears related to where technology is going, especially AI. But what Musk reiterated was that people tend to underestimate where AI can go in the near future. And soon they will be much smarter, probably not soon, now, smarter than the smartest human being. And he equated it to chimpanzees trying to understand humans.
Okay.
Closely related, we know this genetically, but one much more advanced than the other. Now, those are extremely different takes on AI this morning. Helping us to maybe advance medicine is one very positive way that we're seeing AI being used.
Yeah.
But what does it mean for humanity? Do you get...
Let's break it down quickly, because I think it's a matter of for me it's who controls it, right? Who's the one who's sitting there with
We are teaching it to control itself by its very nature.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that if the person envisioning the AI and how it can be implemented is a person who is concerned about the future survival of the human race, then we're on the good side. But if we have these crazy manic mad scientists that are just all about and nothing else.
Albert Einstein developed the theory of relativity, which has been maybe the cornerstone. He prophesied it before it even before it was proven. E equals mc squared is the equation that allowed us to build the atomic bomb.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. The intention behind the science very seldom is the end result. And if we're using AI now to control, say, drones, and drones are being used to drop bombs,
so
that's just one side of it.
Yeah,
but we are pouring all of this consciousness into a being that we're teaching to think for itself.
And it's worth understanding.
At what point is it going to develop its own
Do we now also start a counter-AI movement then? As a fail-safe?
I think it already exists, and I think Elon Musk is probably sitting at the head of that table.
Elon's is busy sending Teslas to the moon, man.
Yeah.
It's that's his fun project. So is he completely against it? I don't know if he's completely against it or not.
But as soon as we put the AI in the black robot dog that can quietly open doors so the other AI dog can... No.
All right. Anyway, here's another story. Okay, there's a startup that generates potential drugs using artificial intelligence that was recently given a challenge by one of their pharma company partners. Now, the team would see how quickly the AI could identify new molecules that bind with a protein associated with tissue scarring. Okay, that's already muddled up your brain a little bit. Now, they put the molecules to the test, synthesizing a few of them in the lab to see if the AI was onto something or only dreaming. So there's hope and hype that AI could help chip away at the heavy costs of drug development and testing by reducing the time and labor before a drug starts clinical trials. So the idea is that the same techniques used to generate realistic deep fakes, like we've discussed yesterday, as we've done before, will be able to decipher the complex rules of drugs design and generate molecules from scratch. Now, the team, along with the collaborators at the University of Toronto, took 21 days to generate 30,000 designs for molecules targeting a protein involved in fibrosis. Now, they've synthesized 6 in the lab, of which 4 showed potential promise in initial tests, and 2 were then tested in cells, and the most promising one is mice rather. Now the team found the AI-generated molecule was both potent against the targeted protein and also displayed qualities that could be considered to be drug-like.
So basically, they did it. They would set a challenge.
Within 21 days.
Within 21 days. And you can probably, there is a scientist out there who's devoted half of his life to educating himself and the other half of his life to designing a drug that does exactly this, and in 21 days, an AI, because you can propagate it and you can spread that across a computer system that,
that can do
create
calculation
a million
like
scientists
a million.
in one go. Mind-blowing. We have understood a fraction of what we've just spoken about, but it's provocative, and it's got me. It's got me thinking. I can feel my brain is going. Whoa, whoa. Awesome stuff, man.
Zach Galifianakis.
Do you think an AI could be a presenter? Probably.
Yeah.
Do you think an AI could be an entrepreneur?
Could it run a Spaza shop? No. Ooh. No, I disagree with that. Anyway, as the Grandpa Spaza Academy slowly draws to an end for 2009, we take a look back at the amazing journey of some of the recruits and how this initiative is changing the way these Spaza shops owners run their business.
The Grandpa Spaza Academy has proven that a better tomorrow starts now. By providing business skills and mentorship in townships, we really have the opportunity to create a better and stronger South Africa. Let's take a look at some of the success stories to come out of the 2019 courses.
We're really proud of our Grandpa Spaza program. Over the last 5 years, we've reached over 1,000 Spaza shop owners in the Greater Gauteng area. Our aim is really to drive this program, drive the program in South Africa, get more Spaza shop owners on the program, and have a greater impact on the South African economy. Grandpa is all about moving communities forward, and skills development and education plays such a vital role in doing this. So 2019 has been a great program for us. We've expanded our footprint. We've gone into other communities in the Greater Gauteng area where we didn't have a presence so far. And the feedback has been really positive. So participants have said that the topics, the lessons, the learning has been really great. The fact that they've been able to build strong relationships and network has really helped them for the future. We've done research, and the Grandpa Spaza program really allows them to build scale and give them the skills to turn their business around, hire more people, and really drive greater revenue for their business. The Grandpa Skills Development Program is just so much more than just purely skills development. It gives these Spaza shop owners the confidence and belief that they are able to turn their business around, that they are able to make their dreams a success.
Pearl Pillay, the driving force behind the Academy, understands the importance of such a program, and with continuous mentorship, these Spaza shop owners can transform a simple Spaza shop into a flourishing business.
Youth Lab has been the implementing partner for 2 years now, and we've reached about 600 Spaza shop owners. Young business owners really struggle to find the kinds of information that they need to grow their business, but also when you think about the informal economy, so Spaza shops, street vendors, informal traders, they don't often get programs like this that's designed to support them. You'll usually find sort of incubation programs for big tech businesses and the, kind of sexier businesses out there, but there isn't really a lot of support for Spaza owners. And I think through this program, being able to go into communities and support the businesses that actually drive the economies in these communities is really important. 2019 has been an overwhelming success. We went through about 200 Spaza shop owners and took them through the entire program. We saw progress in every single community that we went to.
I just want to thank Grandpa for this opportunity. It's a pleasure. I'm blessed. I'm going to go big. I'm aiming high. Today I'm going to sleep with a Grandpa smile.
This course will benefit me because of the skills that I've learned from this workshop. It will improve my business and everything. Then I will implement some of the things that I've learned here to my business. I would like to say thank you to Grandpa Academy Spaza Shop and everything with this opportunity that they gave us. Thank you very much, Grandpa.
Without access to these skills, we are limiting the potential for growth and development, because the more people we can reach, the more lives we can change.
One of the things we've learned the most is the importance of accessing people in their language. You can have the best program, but if people cannot relate to it in ways that mean something to them, then you're wasting your time. The other thing is the importance of being located in communities. One of the great things about this program is that all of our workshops run in the communities that people come from.
There's an old saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. With the Grandpa's Spaza Academy, these business owners truly have the tools they need to make their dreams a reality.
Well, of course, today we are sharing all the denim trends and inside info you need when you are buying your denim, be it the must-have jacket that you've been eyeing or the ultimate skinnies in a slinky fit or the soft and versatile shirt that you can wear season after season. Denim do's are easy when you know what you're looking for. So with us to unpack and inspire you on your denim journey is the funky, the fresh and the fashionable Bronwyn Day, everybody. Bronwyn, when it comes to denim, it is the one thing that is never going to go out of style. But what is your eye coveting at the moment?
So I'm really loving the fresh whites this season. There's a lot of white denim out there.
Yeah.
The high-waist denim is really big for spring, especially for women. So the wider leg or the cropped flare, beautiful. And for the gents, I'm loving the sort of darker rock and roll denim. I always think it looks really sexy, sort of Johnny Depp style.
I love it.
Can't go wrong.
Denim is so exciting me this season, more than usual, because double denim is such a huge trend right now.
It really
But
is.
what are the do's and don'ts for making sure that you get double denim right?
Yeah, so, you know, they're not sort of hard and fast rules, because obviously with denim, it's kind of like a neutral. You can mix and match your lights with your darks. But obviously just with your washes, just to be careful not to mix, you know, too many washes all in one go. So with double denim, you would look for sort of tonal shades, so blue with blues. But with the denims, dark denims on the bottom always look nice with a lighter wash on the top.
Yeah.
And it's just really nice for gents especially. It's almost like the new suit is the double denim. So I really love that for spring. Instead of wearing a thick suit, you can literally wear your denim jacket with your denim jeans, and that's the new sort of men's suit, which I love. So it's really cool.
Exactly. Well, you brought us two models today to give us a visual idea of what we're talking about. And before we bring them out, I wanted to ask you, I know that Woolworths has moved into sustainability when it comes to what they produce. Why is this such a key focal area?
Well, obviously consciousness and the global movement toward a more eco-friendly production line on clothing is a really big trend everywhere.
Yeah.
And Woolworths has made a big effort to use less chemicals and less water, which I think is really awesome. And it's not compromising the price point, which is amazing, or the quality. So I think that's really the essence of it, is that they are offering the sort of more conscious shopper a great option.
Well, let's get conscious at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, and bring out them models. Double denim in the house. So,
yes.
Ooh, look
Yes.
at this. Hello, darlings.
So I really love this because I love, this is actually a triple denim, but again,
triple denim.
it's triple denim. But I love the sort of dark wash on the top with the lighters, and this is the flare that I was talking about, with a little bit of a frayed edge at the bottom on the ladies.
Both of them are wearing triple denim because he's also got a denim shirt.
Yep,
layered denim jacket. And I love the fact that now there's also a trend towards mixing.
Absolutely. So we're mixing the blues and the darks, which I think is cool. And again, every single piece can be worn separately.
Yeah.
So that's the versatility which we love about denim. It washes really well. And in fact, with denim, you shouldn't wash your denims too frequently because it actually softens as you wear it. So it's the one excuse to have a piggy day, I guess. And yeah, I just love the way that denim sort of feels really sexy and comfortable, but also super fashionable, and you look confident and amazing. So I love it.
This is absolutely amazing. Double denim, triple denim, quadruple denim. I don't really care as long as it's denim on denim on denim. Thank you so much, models. Looking all sorts of wonderful today. But of course, there's also really great deals at Woolworths too, yeah?
Exactly. So there's a 20% off online, and it's on selected women's, men's, and children's denim. So the whole family can benefit. You can have a family denim day, I guess. Ooh. But yeah, so that's really awesome. So if you're looking for that ultimate denim jacket that you've been coveting and really wanting, now's the day to buy it online. 20% off, can't go wrong.
Oh, I am loving it, Bronnie. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing your beautiful models along. Well, Woolworths has created a denim brand that is easily accessible, fashion forward, and very trendy. All the things I love in one. All you need to do is get out there, shop the look online, in store, and on the Woolies app. And as Bronwyn said, if you shop online today, you get 20% of selected, or rather off-selected, women's, men's, and kids' denim. You know what to do. Make it happen.
so cool. I love it.
All right. Calm down, Tabsy. Sip your coffee.
Have any of you gone?
We're just bonding. Can we just bond? Can we just bond?
In case you don't know who these wonderful 4 people are, they are your viewers' choice contestants on Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso edition. And what you need to do is go on to Presenter Search's Twitter page. There's a poll that's pinned to the top of the page, and you need to vote which one of them gets to go into the top 10.
Yeah.
Have you guys voted yet for yourselves?
I actually haven't.
You haven't?
I'm serious. What if it's the tipping point?
Yeah.
Imagine. Get your phone out right now. You need to come to
let's
Don't be silly about it.
Vote for yourself.
I totally forgot about it.
You totally forgot?
The thing was, I wanted to promote it, and then I was like, hey, I forgot to vote. And I was like, I'll do it in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I completely
Do you
forgot
like it?
again.
It's so much work, right? It's so much work. You just go.
That's the first rule. You got it, man. You got to know how to back yourselves before anyone else will back you guys.
Yeah.
You've got to back yourself.
But we've seen the guys, I mean, they've all come here and they've sat here on this couch and spoken to all of you, South Africa, and they've pleaded their case of why they think they should be the one person that gets to make it back into the running towards becoming one of the 2 presenters on this show. And all of them have such strong cases. You can tell they really want to do
You guys are great, man. Do you feel all powerful sitting there, having gone through the process now that the tables have turned?
No, I actually feel for them because I know what it's like to be sitting on that end of it. It's a difficult thing and it really drains you emotionally. And I think my one tip, I was asked, what would you tell like a contestant on this show, is to really enjoy the process, but also just try and keep your emotional sort of health okay.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? If that even makes sense. Because it really will get tiring. And sometimes you're not sure how you're feeling about things. You're not sure if you're feeling good or if you should be feeling good or feeling sad about it. But just like keep going, but also enjoy the process and trust in the process.
And win. I think what you ultimately
and win. Yeah.
Because it is a bit, I'm sure, and this I can only speak from observation, but you guys are bonding with each other, and if you do make it, you're going to bond with the rest of the finalists, and then you're going to watch each other leave. Like from my own experience in a reality TV environment, that it's so hectic. I cried when one of poor Pops, when he got voted out of Strictly, man. I bawled my eyes out because we had, and I kicked him out. That was the reason why we went. So it's going to be a very difficult thing when you guys form these wonderful relationships. If I can throw in my 2 cents there, kind of look at it from 2 sides, because this kind of work, it's very ethereal space. So have the vision of what you want to do, because it'll inform the way that you are. And you guys have been respectful and lovely, and so you're ticking a lot of the personal kind of boxes, which is cool. But also, this is a step. You're on TV now, so you're on your way. You guys are already in that space. So this is whether you get the gig or not. Never ever for a second shift. Once this window closes, another will open, because you're in the industry now. And you've got to believe that for yourselves, because that's all of us have had to climb to get to that point by having that mentality. Whether this is the opportunity or another, you are now in the industry, and you've got to kind of believe that, because you all deserve it.
You're on the highway.
Yeah, I think my tip comes in the form of a question to you guys, and I want each of you to tell me what has been, because you've been here for almost 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part of the show, segment, part of the show, and why?
It's a test.
The chemistry between the presenters. It's literally a lifestyle show. It's based on your personalities. Your personalities come out, it shines out, and it's an everyday thing, and you literally just feel good being in the space.
All right, Resh, what's been your favorite part of the show this morning, and why?
I think it's the energy in this entire studio, and everyone feeds off it. There's a saying, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's about a bad fruit. If you put a bad fruit into a bowl, all the other fruits get
rotten apples.
The rotten apples. There we go. So in this space here, there's no bad fruit. So I guess we all feel.
Well, the bad fruit isn't sitting on the couch. She's somewhere else.
No, there's a guy who's running around with a rotten banana.
Let's hear from Sunanda.
I think about, for me, it would be literally just seeing the environment and seeing everything and how it works behind the scenes. I think we take it for granted when we're just watching you guys and how it works, but there's lots of rushing in between. There's lots of it's you. So just seeing how, when it's on your screen, it's not like how it is when it's like backstage. So that's been amazing for me.
Danny.
Kat, the way you caressed and churned that butter was just emotional. But besides that, there's no airs and graces with anyone. You know, normally the presenters are up here and then they look down at the camera crew. The camera crew, the producers and everyone all together, everyone's just so humble. And it's amazing to witness. So I've enjoyed seeing that behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
behind the scenes.
Tick, 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 tick.
Look, one of you was a bit below par, but the rest of you are amazing.
I was going to say...
You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad the choice is up to South Africans out there. So go on to Presenter Search on 3's Twitter page. There's a poll pinned to the top of the page, and you get to vote for one of these 4 to fall into the top 10 of the competition. Good luck!
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
My name is Nadia Jafta. I am a South African influencer / entertainer, and you probably best know me for my videos on YouTube and Instagram. To join me on the island, all you have to do is buy a Tropica, follow the entry details on the bottle, take a video of yourself telling me why you would be my ideal partner, and upload it onto all social media platforms with the hashtag TIOT9. Join me in paradise and come find your smooth fame and fortune.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Get out of my shot.
Come on, man.
Listen, the excitement is ramping up for tropical island of treasure, Curacao. We are going to the island of Curacao, and of course, you stand a chance of winning a share of 1 million rand in that grand prize. But of course, there's smooth fame and fortune that comes with it as well, with a series of challenges that must be overcome. In order to get to that place. And these challenges will test physical prowess, mental prowess, social abilities. And in studio, of course, we have the captain of Team Orange, none other than Bowen Bosch, ladies and gentlemen. He's here.
Praise me.
So...
You've been saying it all morning, and it's, at some point someone's going to be like,
All right, so we're going to put him to the test. He said earlier on that he's not really like competitive, he's more about the fun stuff. But I don't buy that, because this is a competition. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn this challenge into a competition.
Are you up for it? Because you won your first challenge in about 6 months yesterday.
Yeah.
So you've got that winning vibe. Is it a culture of winning? Have you created it again?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
It flows through my veins.
Buddy, okay, we're going to bring that competitive nature out of you, okay?
Yes.
Today, you are going to suck and blow your way to fame and fortune, my friend. Now, but this is what it's about, dude. I want it to sink in that you're going to be taking on physical, mental, and emotional challenges for R500,000 rand, bro.
Yeah.
R500,000.
Yeah. Crazy. All right, so here's how it works. Let's talk about it, right? We have here 7 blue cups that Bowen must move and stack in this beautiful pyramid shape on the other side. So moving them from this podium to that podium.
Can you visualize?
I can visualize.
Not by using his hands, not by Jedi powers, but by using that balloon. How? By inserting the balloon inside the cup, blowing the air in, moving it to the other side, allowing the air to go back into your mouth, sucking it out. Boom. That's how you place it.
Easy.
Easy stuff. Yeah. You have a minute and 30
you're
seconds.
out of breath just talking about it. No, dude, you can do it.
Start over there. Okay, we're going to give you 1 minute. 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, go, Bowen. This is called the blower Bosch challenge.
Whoa,
okay,
you've already taken an interesting...
Okay, that's all right. That's
You're
good.
actually doing really well at it, bro.
No,
don't use your hand.
Prison rules.
Oh, what? I was going to say, you got to get it out without using your hands. Oh!
How are you going to get that one off the ground?
If you can get it off the ground, you can. We didn't say you don't. We are bending the rules here. I hope you're going to be a far more strict.
Oh, that is
taskmaster.
wonderful stuff there. Well done.
Creativity.
Yes.
Blower, blower.
Blower bush,
Oh, no.
blower bush, blower bush, blower bush, blower bush, blower bush, blower bush. Oh.
Whoa. Standing by for 10,
9, 8.
Oh,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Was that was the bottle cap challenge, dude? You did the bottle cap challenge.
I'm gonna take these. Do I have time to do this?
Do we have time
Hold on to this.
throw a cat into the mix?
Can I?
You want a fresh
Okay, no, we don't have time. We don't have time. It was a lot of fun, but you would have won anyway because I would have been far worse. But listen, if you are wanting to win smooth fame and fortune and be part of Team Orange and Boer Bosch, then record a video of yourself describing how you would outsmooth the competitors. Load it onto Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook using hashtag #TIO29. Go to tropica.co.za to fill in your form. That's another way that you can enter, upload the video, and of course you could be winning smooth fame and fortune. Terms and conditions do apply, and you can find them on tropica.co.za. Have we reached the end of the show?
I can't believe we have. So if you want to join Team Orange, praise him.
How's it, brother?
Boer. Shimmy, shimmy, guys. Shimmy, shimmy. Let's make space for everyone, like walking the plank. Dude, thanks so much for coming to play.
Awesome.
And we are all very proud of everything
I know
that
you're
you're doing
behind me.
outside of this.
Yeah,
So we praise you, man. We praise you.
Appreciate it.
We praise you, bro. And all the best of luck with this
Thanks.
challenge. Dude.
Appreciate it.
Monumental. To all of our contestants, can we give them a big...
They are fantastic.
You guys have been wonderful to host.
Fantastic. Thank you guys. It's been a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Sorry, been running around because she keeps chasing me around the studio. Kat, what's happening now?
What was going on? Were there shenanigans going on there? You're supposed to be setting an example for our... Nice.
Cat's winning.
I don't know, dude. You were pretty good. So on this very dramatic cliffhanger of a note, we're going to bid you a fond farewell. Best part, we get to see you tomorrow all over again. We love you. Right.
Are you serious?
What the heck is wrong with you?
Expresso Morning Show, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.